What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Vape Coach, and we are back again in your life. Guys, today a super stacked worldwide top 8. How the hell is everybody doing, guys? Great to have you guys all back in the building, and I gotta tell you what we got coming first. Snake Doe taking on Mate, Miska taking on Sarayu Payne's DKR, who is new to the stream. He's taking on Rasul, and Attack Potency and Legenda, a match made in heaven or hell. Let's go! And by the way, guys, we are solo dolo today, but you know what? You guys get to be the second co-commentator. We are ready for it. What's up to Robert Humes, Halo Guy, Miska, October, Nasri, Daniel, and so many more, guys. Let's get to it. Coming up first, Snake Doe taking on Mate. Let's get it and let's go. Match number 1 starts now. Once again, thank you guys all so much for being here. You can see what's going on in front of you already. It's going to be Snake Doe coming out of the United States today, by the way. He is fresh off of Combo Breaker. There's my goat, Mao, coming straight from Middle Earth. Chad, let's get to it. All right, let's do it, Chad. He says, is that the Vape Coach beat to death? I have some news. It absolutely is. Let's get going. And now it is going to be Mate coming out with that patented General Shao, taking on Snake Doe, one of the best Havocs to ever grace MK1. Let's get to it. And by the way, what is this? Lady of Chaos says, what food are you thinking about right now? I am thinking about some burgers, Lady of Chaos. And with that $2, I'm buying myself a burger. Thank you so much for the support. Mao coming fresh off earlier, and Chavo keeps coming through with those gifts. And by the way, guys, tell Lady of Chaos, what kind of food are you thinking about? Let it be known down below. Let's get to it. Mate coming out, though. The ping looking a lot better, I will say. You can already tell. And Chad, we've got to investigate here. Snake Doe coming out looking like a bat out of hell. And Halo Guy, I see you coming through with the enthusiasm. What's up to everybody watching from around the world? Ooh, tries to go for the grab. Swiper, no swiping on that bad boy. All right, though, no punish on that one. Actually, there kind of is a punish. Oh, Jesus. And right now, Snake Doe with a magnificent lead, though. This is looking tough on the side of Mate. And right now, Snake Doe with a brilliant finish there in round number 1. Chavo keeps coming through with those gifts. Thank you so much. And Mao says, cow poo? What is that? What is that? Is that even a food? You guys legally have to tell me, chat. People forget, man. All right, though, throws up in his face. Reminds me of every Tinder date I've ever been on in a big roundhouse kick. Fantastic stuff on the side of Mate. Okay. All right, 4-3. And trying to find that mix. There's a hell of a punish. Swiper, no swiping. Do not pass go and do not collect $200. Nice low again, though. Now we are swinging for the fences here. You can see it. Snake Doe trying to wake up the boutons. Mate not quite having it, though. Hang on a second, though. Down one again. Overhead, though. That's going to hurt Mate with the lead. And another low to greet you. And another use of the Shojinko to meet you. But once again, guys, thank you all so much for coming through. And what is this from Chad Brand coming through with another super chat? That's our third of the day. Says, how we feel? I am feeling fantastic. By the way, guys, sorry I've been late the last couple days. We usually start our stream much earlier. I'm being fat and lazy. Chad, let me be fat. I deserve this. However, and that is going to be it. We are all tied up just like me on a Saturday night. However, here on a Tuesday morning, we can't be talking about that. Or can we? People forget that. He said, what, is Peterson here? No, Peterson is not here. He unfortunately does have to work. We should be getting him back very soon, though. However, Mate's still trying to make his way in again. Chad. Swiper, no swiping on that, though. He spends the bar. Here he comes. And I see 82 amazing community members here, guys. Once again, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to be here. And if you're enjoying the content, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps us out tremendously. Speaking of tremendous, this is going to be a tremendous punish here. Shujinko charging or farming in that background. And that makes me angry, Chad. Hang on a second, though. Mate's starting to pull away. Snake Doe's in some trouble, though. He's got to go. Overhead. Oh, this is going to be no punish. Remember, Shujinko, you cannot punish that. And Snake Doe might have to pay the iron price. Keep in mind, Snake Doe coming in today as the #1 seed. Mate, you've got to make something happen, though. Spend the fatal blow. I think he's going to. And this is not going to be enough, though. We've got to call the kitty cat, chat. You guys got to know. People forget it. That's not going to be enough to kill, but it will give Mate the life lead. And that makes me happy, chat. I'm sorry, we'll give Snake Doe the life lead. And that makes me angry. Daniel says, man, sick enter streams are cooked. We'll have to mod you for 30 different reasons. What's up with sick enter stream? Nobody tells me nothing. Good grab, even better tech on the side of Snake. And Mate cannot afford to give up one more hit. Snake Doe, what do you got for us? And Mate being super patient here. There's going to be the unblock, and that is going to be Mate with the comeback from downtown. Are you kidding me? Snake Doe, he got unblocked, and that is going to be enough. Mate with the goated call out, and that is going to do it, Chad. Love to see it. And now let's go take a look at that replay. And by the way, Halo says this channel is the only reason why I get on YouTube in the first place. Hey man, what can I say? We appreciate the love, Halo Guy. We met you about a week or two ago on that on the Aussie show, and it's been all gold ever since. However, Chad, with that result, it is going to be Mate on a 1-0 score. Snake Doe gonna have to recalibrate. Let's go take a look at the big board and let's get you to it. So if you were to get a vape right now, what flavor would it be? Coca-Cola. It's the goated vape flavor. Okay, people forget that. Okay, vape's got some good flavors, man. I would say currently what I'm vaping on right now is going to be a strawberry banana. Chat, what can I say? I like my fruits. It is what it is. You can't stop me. You don't own me. All right, Chavo, by the way, coming through with all those gifts I see earlier. Thank you so much for the love. Abdul in the house. What's up, my man? All right, Snake Doe right now on an 0-1 score, though. Can he lock in here? He's using the chameleon. It's a W flavor on God. Yeah, hey, soda flavored vapes, so root beer is my personal favorite, chat. However, speaking of vapes right now, the nicotine levels are rising here in the fight night. Welcome back to Vape Review, everybody watching from around the world. I see all those likes pouring in. Thank you guys again so much for everything you do for us. And now Mate coming through like a bat out of hell. That is not going to be a punish. Comes for the jump in. Because I had to learn the hard way. And I see already over 100 people in the building. They're here to watch Snake Doe, but you know what? I'm yapping too. We're having a great time with this community. And Rage says, ginger ale is a goated vape? Is that even a real flavor? Are you lying to me? Legally, you have to tell me the truth on that. Blood balls on their way out. Back forward 3, though, and that's going to be the ball roll coming out of Snake. Snake's starting to pull away. And this could be the beginning of the end here for Mate, though. Throws his head at him. 9 out of 10 doctors not going to recommend that. I am, of course, going to be the one, and chat, that is going to do it. Oh, Jesus, chat. We are all tied up. Let's go. Let's get it. So my personal favorite has to be orange soda. There's orange soda vapes? There's like a whole multiverse of vapes. And that makes me pissed, chat. Okay? And these two, once again, swinging for the fences here. And Snake Doe, though, starting to get a lot better results. So he did switch to that chameleon cameo. And Blackjack cheering for Snake Doe. Welcome back to the chat, by the way. Welcome back to the fight. Snake Doe laying it on. I'm a little bit more thick than I'd like, though. I'll be completely honest with you. Mate, though, wakes up with Shujinko, no punish. And there's a beautiful jump, and I love the way he's using that. Oh, gee. Okay. Corner pressure bound and down, though. Usually you got to pay double for that. Okay, Snake Doe trying to find his way out of the corner, though, but Mate being a tremendous force, though, tries to go for the anti-air, not able to get the cross guard. Or the trip guard, rather. People forget it. Nice. And once again, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 61K, or no, 6.1K. That's a huge difference in numbers, by the way. And yo, what's going on? By the way, Evan or Dakota says much love from DoorDash, dude. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Hopefully we can game tonight, and chat, this should be it. Mate gonna take this one all the way to the bank, and that is gonna do it.
Final round. Fight.
You guys are all hitting me with flavors I've never heard of, by the way. It says blackberry is a bomb flavor, says Lady of Chaos. I've never heard of that. By the way, Lady of Chaos, thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for that super chat earlier. And Gizmo, we love to hear it, man. But we love these matches even more. Pay attention. It's important stuff, chat. Okay? Makes his way in, though. Once again, we are all tied up here. Can Snake, though, get one on the board? And by the way, Daniel's saying that Snake Doe choking, but he's starting to lock in here. And he's about to have a tremendous lead, though, going full double pits to chesty on this, breaking every bone in his body to achieve this victory. He's not unable to help him, though. Mate, though, gonna have something to say about it, though. Okay? Air pressure. Up to the stratosphere we go, and that is gonna do it, chat. That is gonna be Snake Doe on the board. There will be no sweeps, not today, and that is gonna do it, chat. Let's go take a look at that replay, and let's go take a look at that Jumbotron. And by the way, Sean Royale says, I've got you on the main TV in the lobby again today. They can't stop us. Dude, thank you so much, man. What's up, by the way, Sean Royale? Hey, man, hopefully everybody in the lobby is ready for some screaming. And what's up to everybody in Sean Royale's lobby? Bolo Boy, what's up, man? Strawberry slush. I've never had this one. They got strawberry Coke. They got strawberry slushy flavors. Chad, you guys are dropping some knowledge on me. Arnold, what's up, man? By the way, welcome to the stream. Neon Gummies, it would not be a stream without you. Welcome back to the fight, says W Stream, W Host, W Fighters, and W Viewers. Let's go. And Shutter, my goat, though, the person who ran this while I slept in. I gotta say, though, a tremendous shout out to Shutter. Without them, these events would not be possible. Let's get it, though, and let's do the damn thing. Bout Tree Fitty, though, the Molina go back up in the house. Let's get it.
Round 1.
I'm vaping some grape lemonade. Why do all of you guys have better vape flavors than me, Chad? This makes me angry. He said, do you stream on Twitch? We did for a while. We still do about once a week, though. Be sure to catch us on there. And if you do want a link to the Twitch, you can look for it right here. Let me see. No, that's the OnlyFans. That's a Tinder. And by the way, big Crime Rider dropping a 10-euro donation on us to support the stream. Thank you so much, Crime Rider. You absolute legend, though. A goated author and a goated friend of the channel. And myself personally, though. Insane. Crime Rider coming through in 10. And we've got to give him his money's worth. Chad, I'm starting to sweat here. All right, though. Not as sweaty as these players, though. And by the way, Crime Rider, Mr. Wayne, thank you so much for everything you do for us. That's not the first time you've supported us, and all I have to say is we love having you around, man. Enjoy some fights, put the wallet away, and let's get you back to the action. Is it vaping electric gummy bear? What is electric gummy bear? What are you guys even saying right now? Okay. All right. Nobody has the lead, however, it will be Snake, though, who is continuing to push his presence up south. He said, smash that like button. People forget I see all those likes pouring in, guys. Once again, thank you so much. I am the talking head known as Vape Coach. These are the actual serious players. You know what? All I can say. Overhead is going to be good. Spin the fatal blow. Kill him. Kill him now. Oh, Jesus. Is this enough, chat? We got to pull out the kitty cats. I think he's alive due to 1050 health technology. I'm going to call it, chat. I'm going to call it that he's alive. Wait. I told you. Oh, wait, no. Oh, he's dead. The cat lied to us, chat. I blame all of you, of course. And all right, let's get you back to the action. By the way, guys, thank you so much for the love. Big Crime Rider coming through with a 10 euro donation most recently. If anybody does want to support the prize pool, look no further than here, where it's never mandatory, but always appreciated. Into the sky we go. Snake Doe says, let me get my get back real quick. So Talking Heads, I'm chat. What's going on, by the way? Big Evan or Dakota. People forget, man. All right. Now going overhead on that one. Snake though, that overhead has been catching mate 6 out of 7 times, I must say. So what's up? A lot of time to buy a lot of snacks, a lot of time to hit that like button and subscribe button as well. And I must say, Mate has been playing this one to a T. He's coming out like a bat out of hell, though. Uses the katana, tries to go for the up block, does Mate. Nobody at the door for that one. Nobody to greet you, but a blood ball to meet you. And now forward pressure coming through, down ones as well. And there's a big overhead chop, and that is absolutely going to send it home. Snake though ties this up. Snake though not taking no for an answer. Reminds me of every single Tinder date I've ever been on. Fantastic stuff, yeah. Low sweeps coming out, blood ball as well. Double blood ball though, double the pleasure. No, more extension, more measure for your pleasure. Okay, that should be a punish though, but a little bit slow on the draw. Snake though, he's got to go. And I see 150 go to community members in the building. Once again, thank you guys all so much for being here. And once again, we usually do stream earlier. I've been lazy and fat, chat. And you know what? I'm not going to apologize. And Crime Rider with a 10 bomb to support this prize pool. Crime Rider, thank you so much for that, saying, you know what, let me take care of the series, and then let's take care of the players. Thank you so much. The goated author, Crime Rider, coming in hot. Oh my goodness. All right, chat, I gotta settle down a little bit. I'm already sweating, chat, and that is not a good thing. But Mate takes a 2-1 lead. Crime Rider, can we get some big C's in the chat from my goated author, Mr. Wayne? That is gonna be a 2-1 lead on the side of Big Mate. Let's go. I believe it was Fidget Simmer, one of our Aussie goats that I was talking to yesterday, man. I was telling him, man, as soon as stream's over, I'm like covered in a pool of sweat. And you know what? That is not going to change, Chad. You legally can't make me. Let's get you back to that action. By the way, Daniel says, what was that? Yes, that was going to be... I know exactly who... Wait, give me one quick second. That's our Minneapolis goat. That's Johnny Consumer. He gets to decide what next tournament format. We could not come up with a format, though. So, if I see him in chat today, we are going to definitely honor that. He was talking about a Conan-only tournament. I unfortunately do not have 8 Conan players, so we're going to have to find another format. So, Johnny Consumer, if you're in the chat, you do get to decide our next tournament format, and I'm absolutely going to honor that. Chatty, however, a 2-1 score on the side of Big Mate. Let's go! Oh, sorry, it was Salty Milk and it was also Johnny Consumer. They're actually kind of tied right now. Wait, Johnny Consumer dropped 40. Yes, that's correct. And Salty Milk dropped to 40. Oh my goodness, Chad, you guys are trying to make me do math here? I don't like it, Chad. I don't like it one bit. All right, well, either way, $10 in that bank, though. Shout outs to Crime Rider. I don't know how to shout people out on Twitch. I'm sorry, on YouTube. However, we're going to find out. And yo, Muhammad in the building as well, though. A huge fan of the stream. We're a huge fan of you. Welcome aboard. Welcome back to the fight. All right, though, gunshots coming out, not going to lead to any good results. And Mate, though, on the verge of making this upset happen. Overhead, and Mate is on set point against Snake, though. I must say, this is actually super surprising. But Mate in Omega Sweat, and I kind of like it, Chad. Hey, and Jay Lancer, what's going on, man? Mr. Lift back in the house cheering on Mate. I see you, my man. All right, overhead is going to find its mark. Mate going to be on his way, looking out for that beautiful counter on the side of Snake, though. Snake, though, looking to make this game 5 happen. Is it going to go down like that? By the way, Miska and Sarayu Pains, make sure you guys are ready to go. Currently $10 in that prize spot, courtesy of the GOAT, Mr. Wayne, a.k.a. Crime Rider. Thank you so much again. 4-3. Snake, though, goes for the scoop. What a madman, though. He has a tremendous lead. Is E equals MC squared? Yes. I'm not a geologist, chat. No autographs. And chat, this should be the beginning of the end. Down one's coming out. Snake, though, with a good grab, and that is going to send you home. But wait, he needs a little bit more. Don't we all? And he says, you know what? This is happening by 4th. Chat, that with that, he is only down by 1 round. Keep in mind, Mate's still on set point.
Fight.
Sorry about that, chat. Just a quick little vape break. You understand, of course. All right, Mate, though, trying to send this one home, does not want to go to a game 5. Is it E actually MC squared? I don't know. I watched Oppenheimer, though. I was really drunk. I don't remember nothing. However, Chad, with this, making me throwing him to the corner. Let's go! Now one's coming out. Good grab on the side of Mr. Snake, though. Blows out the guts, gives him that Taco Bell treatment that you love to hear about. And now Snake, though, he's going to be trying to make his way in, though. Tries to make his way out of this corner. Mate, though, not offering a ton of resistance here. Now he's starting to pour on the pressure. Overhead again. What's it going to be here? Overhead chop, though, on the side of Striker, coming out with the bomb. Snake, though, playing super serious now. You can definitely see it. Okay, we got to lock in, Chad. I need you guys all take notes. This is important stuff. Snake, though, again, pushing on through. Good breakaway on the side of Mate. And this could be the beginning of the end. Mate, though, left without a paddle. No breaker, though. He's going to have to eat all of this. Yeah, one's coming out. Still pouring it on. Snake, though's close. Can he get to that game 5? And that is going to do it, chat. I need every single one of you guys to start making some noise in chat. This is going to be the final one. 2 heavy hitters from 2 different regions going at it. Snake, though, and Mate. Only one is going to be moving on to winners finals. Let's go. By the way, Papita, welcome back. By the way, guys, I will be putting some new emotes up today, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. Right now, we just have the doggies. We should have a lot more tomorrow. Either way, guys, welcome back. If you're just tuning in or if you've been here the entire time, be sure to smash that like button, hit that subscription. Let's get to 6 or 7 trillion followers. I see no reason not to. I don't care if the human population doesn't even have that amount of people. We're getting there, chat. And we're getting to this game number 5. Let's do the damn thing. This is going to be the final one. Let's go. So can we restart the set? I was on the phone and missed it. I got you, guys. Restart the set. Chad, game number 5 is on its way. The final one. Let's get going. And by the way, Killer Lord says, what would I have to donate to pick the next event? Currently, the record is $40. So if you donate $41, you get to pick the next event. He said, are you not on Twitch? We are not on Twitch. We are here on the YouTube's chat. And Abdul having a great time enjoying the doggy emotes as well. This is the final one. May the best man win. Rubber ducky in the background. That's important, chat. Red chop, bomb squad on the loose, though. Hyper knee, the people's knee, some would say. And still swinging. He's at game number 5, says Miska. By the way, Miska, get those invites locked and loaded. And still going and still rolling. Hang on a second, though. An overhead chop. Okay. Good grab, but an even better tech. Mate, though, he gets scooped again. Are you kidding me? Oh, jeez. I'm not liking the way this is looking. And this could be the beginning of the end. And that's going to be Sting, though, officially taking that lead. And all I can say, guys, is this has been a tremendous event, and it's only our very first match. Let's get started. So all I got is about Tree Fitty for you, DJ Crush. Anything, though. You know we got you covered. And Osri says, what a counter, though. What a flawless block on the side of Mate, though. We got to lock in, Chad. This time I start talking about frames. Just kidding. I'm not doing that. You can't make me. You don't own me. Okay. And by the way, is that actually Blonde Bomber, by the way? Patricia, thank you so much for the gifts coming in hot. We appreciate you a ton, and welcome to the YouTube side. 250 Jules, you are spoiling the channel. I'm not going to allow it. At the same time, I'm going to allow it. Blood balls on their way out, and that's a big counter on the side of Mate. It's going to go down to the final one, and by the way, Blonde Bomber, welcome back. Great to have you here. Overhead chop, Mate starting to close the show on him, though. Can he finish this? Good grab, but okay, down 1, and this should be chip territory. I'm not sure there's anything you can do, and that is going to be Mate on set point as well. Chad, final round, final game. We got to lock in. Let's go. By the way, Miska and Sarayu Pains get those invites locked and loaded as it currently stands. That's a $10 prize. Well, it's a lot of cheddar. If I had $10, you guys would never see me again, all right? I mean, to Hollywood, of course. All right? Mate, though, still with the lead. What does he decide to do here? Beautiful grab. Throws Snake Toe in the corner. This is optimal position from here. And a beautiful anti-air as well. Mate suffocating pressure. Okay. One more is all it's going to... No, I'm sorry. There's going to take quite a few more, especially on the side of Snake Toe. However, we are rolling and we are going. Corner pressure going to be coming from Snake. Mate does not want to stay here, though. He marches right up to his face. Mate's in some trouble, and it's only getting bigger. That's what she said. And yo, what is this? Chad Brad says, what's the next ban on ban event? Breakaway, thank you so much for that $10 donation to the series. Much love. And we're gonna decide on it. We try to do them about once every week or once every 2 weeks. We don't want to ask too much of the community. However, with that, I can guarantee you it should be coming soon. Thank you so much for that $10 bomb. And now, chat, we've got to finish this. This is important stuff. Thank you guys so much for all the love you've been offering, and now this is gonna do it. That is gonna be Snake, though. He is gonna take it home. That is gonna be a 3-2 score, and Mate goes down. A very hard-fought battle, I will admit. However, Snake, though, gonna be making his way to winners finals just like that. And now let's go take a look at that replay. Let's see exactly how he was able to get it done. Miska and Sarayu Pains get those invites all locked and loaded. Let's play on Miska's servers, chat. And now let's go look at that bracket. Let me show you guys exactly what I'm looking at. By the way, Chad Brad wants that next ban on ban event. We'll do one soon, I guarantee you. And thank you so much for the love, man. So with that, it is going to be Snake, though, going at it and getting it done. He is going to be moving on to winners finals. But Chad, coming down to the lower side, is going to be Mate. And now we'll see him in about 3 or 4 matches. But with that result right there, we've got to get you to our very next match of the night, where it is going to be Miska taking on Sarayu Pains. Sarayu Pains, though, he plays an excellent Havoc as well. He plays a lot of good characters. Miska, known for that Shang Tsung, and I could not be happier to see it. Our second straight day of seeing Shang on stream, and what can I say, chat? We're getting spoiled with that. Invites are out. Let's go do it, and let's go do the damn thing. And by the way, nearly 200 goats up in the building just to hear me yap, man. Shout out to this amazing community. Thank you guys so much for everything you do for us. And now, let's get you back to the action. Let's go. And what is this game session no longer available? Do you know who my father is? Oh, chat. Let me find out. I gotta break out the gold card on this. All right, let me see if there's another invite waiting for me. And yes, Jay Lancer, Russell's actually coming up next, followed by Attack Potency and Legenda. You are not going to want to miss that. And if you do, you shouldn't. And yes, Troy, we do have our qualifiers tomorrow. It is going to be Shark Tank, the 13th qualifier. We're getting so close to that 16th finale. All right, Miska going to be coming on out, and so will Sarayu Pains. We are getting locked. We are getting loaded. This is going to be the CIS region taken on NA West. Basically as far away on the planet as you can get. But you know what? We are more than ready for it. Let's do the damn thing. The players are here. Let's get going. Miska, most notably represented by 9Z, and yo, what's going on, Johnny Consumer? We were just talking about you. It was you and Salty Milk who had the record for donations yesterday. So between you two, you guys get to come up with our next tournament. You were talking about a Conan-only event. However, I was not able to find 8 Conan players. If you guys want to come up with something, I'd be more than happy to throw it on. Welcome back, Johnny Consumer, to the house. And Miska coming out with, ooh, we got the Deadly Alliance here. I will say this is a horrific matchup for Shang Tsung. And my thoughts and prayers go out to Miska. Let's see if they can solve it, though. People forget that. It can be a bit of a sweat. Let's get you to it, and let's go! All right, Sarayu Pains represented by the Last Ronins. Miska represented by 9Z. This is going to be Russia versus the United States. Overhead is going to be good, though, and Sarayu Pains, he knew this matchup front side and out, though. He had a plan. And by the way, one of our first time seeing Quan since Combo Breaker. Shout outs to Zupa, and shout outs to Killer Shinnok. All right, though, he says, I'm you on this one, though. He goes for the forward 4. Oh, Jesus. Miska right now lighting this book up. He opts to spin the fatal blow. Sarayu's probably going to eat that, yes. Sarayu does not like to spend his meter early and often, though. He says, you know what? Let's see what you can do after this. So I'll tell you what, he's going to be full screen. This is not going to favor Shang whatsoever. Let's see it, though. Chat, I'm locked in right now. You got to be locked in, too, and going for some chip. Portal's going to be up. You cannot afford to get hit by anything, either player. What a hotly contested round. He's going home. He's got to go for the ground sparks, but he's getting chipped to death, and he absolutely goes for it. Miska, what a comeback from them. They were timing, and Sarayu got caught with his hand inside the cookie jar. You love to see it, though. You don't want to grab this man right now. Don't do it. Not once, and certainly not twice. And Miska right now, you can see how much better they've been getting. I see that as they get kicked in the face 5 times. People forget, man. Face kicks are important. Okay. Overhead. He said, do a team complete random selection. Hey, man, I'm down for it, man. Remember, Salty Milk and Johnny Consumer, they came through with the biggest donations yesterday, so they do get to decide our next tournament format, though. However, if it's just Johnny Consumer here, we are going to await his decision with that, though. Into the air we go, and now this is all Sarayu Pains here. Puts the bone cage on. Usually you got to pay double for that. Nice low. Miska says we're not taking no for an answer on this one. What's it going to be? 4-4. Does he come out with the spikes? No. Keeps it safe with the tremor. And another 4-4-3-4. Says I'm you on this one. There's no way Miska comes back again. I refuse to believe it. Unless he does. There's a 4-4, but we've got armor. Sarayu Pains. And that is it. Sarayu answers back quite nicely. And Miska in quite a bit of trouble.
Fight.
Once again, if you're new to the channel and you're like, why is this guy screaming all the time? Welcome to Vape's Fight Night, where you get to watch a man lose his mind in real time. It's fantastic stuff. Tries to go for the grab. That portal pressure still going to be on. And he said, Salty Milk, the Omni player? I don't know if that's who that is. He was a viewer yesterday. He didn't actually play. However, overhead in chat, that is going to be Sarayu Pains making mincemeat. There's nothing to be said or done. That is going to be a 1-0 score on one side of the Deadly Alliance. 1-0 going to be your current score. BG Crush to place the banana, the Milky Man. What are you even saying, Crush? Let's go take a look at that replay. Shout out to over 200 amazing community members in the chat. We are low on oxygen here, but we are high on combo damage. Welcome to Vape's Fight Night. And all right, Miska gonna have to lock in, though. Sarayu Pain's known for his counter-picking abilities. Right now, the counter-picking technology. And Miska is gonna have to find a way around that. Let's see if they can do it, chat. Back to the action we go. And yo, Big Fairy, welcome back, dude. We have not seen you in quite some time. Welcome back to the YouTube side. Great to have you here. And God's Will says, who is the best sorcerer? It's got to be Quan in this game. Shang, though, does have some amazing matchups, but he's definitely not on the higher tier of things. Quan, in my opinion, does a lot better than this character. However, let's get you back to the action. Let's do the damn thing. And yes, so far, no homelanders. Let's hope it stays that way, chat. I don't need you guys actually willing that into existence. I won't allow it. That being said, I'll probably allow it. All right, Sarayu Pain's on a 1-0 score, and he's going to pick up right where he left off here. And how often do you get to see the actual two sorcerers going at it? So he's always on KL, he plays on me. We need to get him up in the event. And by the way, Nasri, I guarantee you, Faisal would not pick Shang against a Quan Chi player, unless he's in the chat and he has something to say about it. However, I don't think so. Miska going to be starting off with some combo damage. All right, Forward 4 says, I'm you on this one. What do you got? 10 bits. Sorry, chat, I was trying to come up with a word there. I couldn't. I just decided to yell. Okay, beautiful pickup. Miska got the lead. What are you going to do here? We're on the clock here. Is that going to be a full combo? It isn't. That might be enough. Is he dead? That's going to scale pretty heavily. Does feel good? It feels good to be back here. Big Fairy, welcome aboard, man. Great to have you back in the fight. And I don't think he's dead. I think he's barely alive. But for how long, you have to wonder. Hang on a second, chat. And he tries it again. He said swiper, no swiping, and that is going to be enough to do it. And Johnny Consumer. Let me see.
Round 2.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry to hear that, Johnny Consumer. If anything, dude, I hope we can provide that brief distraction from real life, dude. I'm super sorry to hear that, though. Either way, dude, hopefully things are going to trend in the right direction. And you know you always have a spot here in the fight night, man. Welcome back. And all I got to say, man, things are going to be a lot better from you. I can tell you're a good dude, man. Hopefully. However, right now, this Quan Chi, though, going to be slamming you back down. Sarayu Pain's looking for that 3-0. He's going to be able to keep it safe. Fake Tremor, though, gets kicked in the face again. Gets kicked in the face yet again. And another low slams him down, and that's going to be all Sarayu, and that is going to be the end. I believe that he is going to... No, one more. Miska would have to be perfect, and I think he accepts his fate. That is going to be a 2-0 score. Sarayu Pains coming out here and doing the damn thing. Chad, with that, that is going to be a 2-0 score. Let's go take a look at that Jumbotron. Onto the replay we go. By the way, I do need Rasul. And who do we got here? DKR, get those invites locked and loaded. And yeah, Johnny Consumer, just know the entire fight night is pulling for you, man. We love having you here. And either way, we hope things are going to be trending much better, man. Keep us updated, by the way, and let's get you back to the fight. Let's go!
Shang Tsung, Quan Chi, Tremor, Sector.
And Miska, the issue is, though, they're such a loyalist. I don't know if they have anything else that they can come out with that could realistically challenge this Quan Chi. They're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Sarayu Pains probably knew that. That's why he's on the Quan, and that's why he's on a 2-0 score. Okay. Let's see what they can do. Overhead's coming. Down 1, forward 4. Gonna turn into you, but Sarayu was waiting for it, though. He's gone to that well one too many times. That's a very good grab, though. Now, if I'm Miska, you put up the portal. You put up a portal in his face. Do it now. However, with these overhead boots, it will be somewhat of a chore. Now turns it back into Shang. Overheads again. He's trying to catch him with that low. Miska trying not to give it up. Forward 4 again, but the forward 3 gonna beat you to the punch, and this could be the beginning of the end. Overhead. Okay, catches him. Beautiful air fireballs. Let's see what he can do with it, though. Stand forward to more air fireballs, gets the spikes, and he's got the lead, and that could have been it. Miska, kill him. Oh, no, and he's going to spend the fatal blow. That actually might be enough, chat. I don't know. And Rasul, get those invites locked and loaded to me and DKR, just in case this one ends a little bit early. And yes, that is going to be more than enough to do it. Bring out the kitty cat. The gato is here. And by the way, Chavo coming through says, I'm not done gifted, man. Come through with a 5 bomb for the stream itself. Thank you so much, Chavo, for all the love. And I see you gifting those gifts, man. You're coming through with the jewels. And all we gotta say, man, is we appreciate everything you do for us, Chavo. Nothing but love. And once again, guys, we are trying to keep this game going. Shout out to the GOAT who is still on top of this. I'm talking about Rips Arena, and I'm talking about many others. Banished Brawl still doing something, D-pad, as well as many, many more. It's 2 Quans on the screen. I don't know who's who. All right, turning back into Shang. Overhead is going to be good. Sarayu, though, trying to pick this man apart. He broke through the armor. Get this game off my screen right now. Into the air. No. Sarayu, what's it going to be? Overhead, though, he can't push a button. And there's going to be the portal setup. Lo siento, Wilson, says Shudder. Overhead, the double overhead. Usually got to pay double for that. There's going to be the air fireballs, but Chad, one more, and that is going to do it. And that is going to be Sarayu Pains with a 3-0 score. However, a huge shout out to Miska. Definitely love to see the Shang gameplay, but with that, that is going to be Sarayu going on to winners finals. He's going to have a match set up with Snake soon. Let's go take a look at that replay. Chavo, by the way, keeps coming through with the gifts. Much love. Either way, yes, Johnny Consumer, we are pulling for you, man. Please sure to keep us updated, man. We want to see things turn out on the upside, man. We love you. Either way, chat, let's get you back to the bracket. Let me show you exactly what we're cooking with here. And once again, guys, welcome everybody tuning in around the world. We try to provide that brief distraction from real life because let's face it, sometimes things can be rough. But with that, Sarayu Pains is going to be moving on to winners finals. And with that, we drop down now to the lower side where Miska is going to take on the winner of DKR and Rasul. And we're going to see how that's going to go. We're going to see how that's going to roll. Chat, coming up next, Rasul, the Hat Man, going to be coming out with all those projectiles and armor. And he's going to be taking on DKR, who I'm not familiar with. Either way, Chad, let's get to it. Let's get a censure away and let's go. Fight number 3, lower side bracket. The match number 1 starts now. By the way, has anybody been noticing the servers are just not it lately? Even for me, I don't even play matches. I just sit here and event host. But still, man, it's I'm noticing that they're not looking up to snuff, man. We gotta get some. Where's the maintenance guy around here? All right, let's go and let's get it. Let's do the damn thing, though. Rasul gonna be coming out of Lyra. DKR, I'm not sure. I've never seen him play. And if you've never played Rasul before, man, you're in for a good time. All right, gentlemen, let's get started. I do see Sindel Cyrex, by the way. That gives me some hope for DKR. Rasul, though, known for that patented Kung Lao. Shudder saying the game is dead. We'll make it undead. They've been asked for Invincible Versus where it's at. We might have to get on that Invincible Versus bandwagon. However, we're going to be staying here until this game is truly, absolutely done. And I see a Cyrax. Rasul typically hates this character, don't we all, though? All right, DKR, he's picking the Cyrax. What's the cameo of choice? Madam Bo. He chose violence today.
Even with that,
and by the way, Rage Kratos saying NRS doesn't care about this. Oh, wait, let me change this a little bit, chat. Says NRS doesn't care about this game. Well, we care about this game, chat. Should we email Ed Boon again? I'll do it, chat. I'll drink about 3 or 4 40s, and then I'll message Ed Boon, bro. Do some of the craziest messages ever. I'll be willing to do it, chat. He said, you're not in for that long-distance relationship with Ross? Hey, man, we're going to see if this man can lock him down. Welcome to Losers Round number 1. Rasul taking on DKR. DKR, though, starts off hot and heavy. Tries to go for the grab. Not going to find his way in, though. That's going to be a huge punish. DKR in the lead. And by the way, shout-outs to well over 200 in the building. Thank you guys all so much for coming through. Feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to donate to the Players Prize Pool, you can do so right here, where it is never mandatory but always appreciated. Minority Voice, appreciate you on the subscription side. Much love. Oh, Jesus. And DKR pitching a shutout. Who is this man?
Try something.
Shudder, who did you allow in this bracket? Oh, God. 72 degrees inside the mansion. That's going to be Fahrenheit. We don't do Celsius around here. People forget that. Into the sky we go. Rasul says, let me wake up real quick, though. And DKR on the receiving end, heading towards that infinity pool. Okay. Bomb squad on the loose, throwing bottles, chucking everything. Rasul. I don't know if you're going to be able to outzone this Cyrax. He looked pretty locked in, but an air dive kick will suffice at least for now. Another overhead, though. Big twin kicks coming out. Big whirly bird as well. Down one's coming out. And by the way, guys, yes, this time tomorrow you will see us live with our Shark Tank 13th qualifier. It's a 200 mofos and only 3 likes. We got to pump those up, man. We got to pump those up. Be sure to hit that like button. If you don't, I'm going to find out, chat. I have finding out technology. Ever bombs on their way out. Rasul going to win that trade. You cannot zone against Kung Lao too well. There, more of the Hat Man on the loose. And Rasul, you can say he's trying to keep this man at a 10-foot pole's length. Can he find it, though? There's the overhead. That's an instant punish. Rasul, he knew it. He was waiting for it. Rasul needs one more. Sector's on the way. Goes for the grab. Even better tech on the side of DKR. Okay. Now we are moving, we are cruising, and there's gonna be some use of the goop, and this is absolutely gonna hurt. Do you spend the fittable? No, we didn't have the meter. There it is right there, kill him now! And Rasul, is it enough? I'm gonna go ahead for the record and say he's alive. Chocolate to the face, you never want that though, we've all been there. Is he dead? No, he's alive, he's very much alive. No, he's dead, chat, I'm an idiot! Oh my goodness, and Rasul goes down, loses 2 straight rounds. How often do you see that? DKR is absolutely cooking right now. Who is this man? Chat, the cat lied to me. You understand, of course, that's not my fault. You can't blame me. You cannot make me accept that blame. But with that, I'll tell you this. 1-0 on the side of DKR. Rasul is gonna have to lock in. He does have a striker cameo. Let's see if he decides to opt to use it. And chat, let's get you back to the action. And once again, thank you guys all so much for supporting. Remember, every single donation does go to a good cause. And I'm talking about the liquor store, gas station, fundies, gummy worms, Skinamax, resubscriptions. You understand, of course, chat. I'm just kidding. It all goes directly to the players. Thank you guys again so much for supporting. Let's get you back to that battle.
Round 1, fight.
Did DKR send Ross to losers, by the way? Oh, he's trying to do it again. He's trying to kill him in losers right now. However, handcuffing him. We're into that, though, luckily. And now Rasul, though, trying to zone this man. This is going to be an optimal strategy, in my opinion. However, it's going to burn a lot of clock. Is that a game you necessarily want to play? 1-2-1. DKR says, I'm more than willing to be patient with you, Ross. These are 2 characters that can definitely instill their game plan. Kung Lao, known for the zoning. And it is going to be Cyrax, known for that lockdown pressure, that mixology technique. And look at this, though. There's a minute left, though. Somebody's going to have to make a move. It's going to be DKR. However, Rasul going to burn that meter. Says, I do not want to get stuck in any and all of this. And from what I understand, from what Shutter's saying, yes, DKR is the one who sent Rasul to losers, and he's looking to take him out completely. And all right, bomb squad on the loose. Down one's coming out, though. Whirlybird technology. Tries to go for that shimmy neutron. Rasul going to make his way in. All right, goes for the grab here. Rasul sending him center stage. Bombs again, chat. There's 30 seconds, man. It reminds me a lot of the bedroom life, and there's the mix DKR is looking for. That is the problem with playing this kind of game plan against Cyrax. If she catches you once, you are gonna lose the life lead. All right? And one more. There's 18 seconds. What can Rasul even do? And chat, this should be the beginning of the end. Rasul, he gets sent flying, and that is gonna be more than enough. Rasul goes down. This Cyrax, though, definitely looking like the player to beat here in this bracket. Keep in mind, Miska does take on the winner of this, though. You got to do your homework on this matchup. Slows on their way. Bomb squad again. Madam Bo providing optimal coverage. Okay. And there's more bombs and more grenades and more bombs and more kicks. And Rasul finally answering back with some armor. Nice. And a jump in coming as well. Stand 1. Twin kicks coming out. He spends it, though. He is crazy. Overhead again. Exactly, Wayne. You already know what the life's all about, though. And another one at Rasul in some very, very big trouble at the moment. If you're just joining us, by the way, we are on match number 3, losers round number 1. All right. Rasul, he needs a tremendous amount. He cannot afford to zone with the Cyrax, so this is not going to work. Eats a bottle to his face for it. Usually what happens when you handcuff somebody. You throw a bottle at your face, and I'm with it, Chad. I respect that. And Mohammed saying DKR is his name. Where is this guy from? Is he from the Middle East? Is he from Europe? Nobody tells me nothing, Chad. Bottles coming flying. Rasul, you gotta go. Okay. The Kill Lord, yes, he's from Michael Jordan. Okay. Rasul, 30 seconds left. Bombs on the loose. Bottles on the loose. All right, and Akaza, what's up, man? He says no Jordan from Iraq, says Akaza. Oh, either way, though, that's gonna be enough, and Rasul gonna make that comeback. That should be more than enough to take this man out, and that is gonna do it. By the way, mate, if you're watching, I know you're gonna be up on Rips Arena soon. Just keep us updated. We will definitely try to work around that. And Rasul takes this man out. It's a tie ball game. I guess this is starting to work out. All right, with 0.9% health, that's gonna be optimal. Chad, let's get you back to the match.
Fight.
Low sweeps coming out. Good grab, but even better tech. And yes, you can see Rasul has switched to the striker. Going to be a little bit more lockdown pressure. Going to be a lot more damaging pressure, and that's exactly what you need. Rasul is battering this man. By the way, the better half of 300 amazing community members in the chat. Thank you guys again so much for being here. Thank you so much for always supporting the channel. Feel free to hit that like and subscribe if you're enjoying it. Overhead, it's coming on the side of DKR. Big up block. Don't go to the well too often with that. Rasul going to make you pay. And beat to death says absolute robbery. That's how it goes, man. But Rasul with a giant life lead. And Rasul is only 1 or 2 hits away. Down 1. The low coming out. DKR's got to go. And the low. But we've got Whirlybird technology, and that is going to do it. We are all tied up here, chat. This is definitely one I could see going all 5. Let's take you back to that Jumbotron, and let's show you that replay. Let's get you back to it. And chat, oh, wait, hang on, give me 1 quick second. And chat, we were talking about it at Combo Breaker. Would you guys ever like to see your boy at the main stage commentating? What would you guys do if you just see me there just sweating, grabbing the other co-commentator, losing my mind? Would you guys be down with it? I don't know, chat. Could be a bridge too far. I send my resume every single year to NRS's paper shredder, and I still haven't heard back. Can you believe it? Either way, chat, let's do it, though. A 1-1 score. Going to be sending it your way. Rasul going to be coming out with the lead. Let's get it. And yo, Heat Check, what's up, man? Dude, when do we get you back on stream?
Round 1, fight.
You said DKR is Middle East? Dude, I love it, man. Love it. The Middle East, though, has heavy hitters, the beast of the Middle East, as we like to call it here. 260 amazing members in the chat. Rubber duckies in the background. Somebody take notes on that. NRS needs you, Vape says Captain Ramirez, or Rams, I'm sorry. I don't know, man. I don't know. They might see all this hooting and hollering. They might say, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right, though, into the sky we go. Rasul, though, absolutely bombing on this man, though. But hang on a second. The biggest bombs may be yet to come. Whirlybird coming out, though. Using that armor, though, to make sure that he does not get sent flying, does DKR. Hang on a second. All right, trying to set those traps. Rasul, though, stays in the air. DKR, though, is starting to kind of watch this fall apart. Rasul, this should be the beginning of the end. Absolutely going full double piss to Chesty. And Rasul going to send that one home. By the way, guys, I see those likes coming in. Thank you again. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you're watching this video later, man, all I can say, do the same. All right, bomb squads again. Rasul, though, getting sent flying. That should be a full combo, sir. No, did not spend the meter or did not extend the combination. All right. Once again, Rasul just trying to find his opening, aren't we all? Down 1 coming out. Nice. And another grab, though. Rasul getting sent up to the stratosphere. And the goop, man, this is looking like the end of a film. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Rasul right now. There's nothing he can do. He's got to watch his meter get drained. Rasul. That could have been another one. That could have been the beginning of the end. He's got to guess right once more. Guesses right on the Madam Bo. You love to see it on the side of Rasul. Rasul, he's going to need a tremendous comeback if he has any intention of winning here. Rasul moving along. He's going to spend the fatal blow. He still believes. Very much alive, of course, is going to be DKR. Shutter says, Vape, when Faisal loses the match, I grab the other co-commentator and throws him off the stage. Absolutely, chat. Can you imagine that with me wearing a button-up shirt? Just absolutely pit stains everywhere. Disgusting. And chat, one more. Can he find that hit, though? He goes for the Whirlybird. It's not enough, Rasul. Oh, no, and that is going to do it, chat. DKR going to send it home, and Rasul, that was a very resource-intense round. No fatal blow at his disposal, not too much armor. Dude, that was goated by DKR, though. Cheer this man. What's up, by the way, AP? We'll see you up next. And once again, if anybody does want to donate to the prize pool, look no further than right here, where it is always appreciated, but never meant. Sorry, chat, I'm tripping over my words. What do you want me to do, chat? What more do you want from me? Don't call the cops. We own the cops. And yo, Snake, though, what's going on, man? Muhammad, I see you in the chat. We're getting some amazing matches, guys. They said this game was dead. Who is they, man? I don't care. We're still keeping this alive. Jump-in's coming. And that, by the way, that's going to be NA Snake, though. Goes for the down 2 cancel. Once again, spending a lot of resources. It better be worth it. A lot of guys, I think the casino's easy to get out of. Quite frankly, chat, let me just say, not my casino. If you come to my casino, you'll never find your way out. It's a big, beautiful golden casino. Rasul, tremendous damage, tremendous combination. Like I said, wow. I walked in here, I said, wow, what a tremendous combination this is. And that, chat, is going to be a 2-1 score just like that. Rasul is going to take it home. All right, one more is all Rasul needs. DKR, he's going to have to lock in. Does he come out with a different cameo? We do know that Cyrex most definitely does have options. However, I'm getting word that this is the man who sent Rasul to losers. He has clawed his way all the way back, and to meet him is going to be the same exact player. Let's go. And Captain Ram says, fantastic. Rasul's looking good, man. He is looking good. And depending on who you are, this is going to be somewhat of a realistic matchup or just the complete bane of your existence.
Madam Bo.
Cyrex, she's got a lot of options. I walked in here, I said, wow, look at how many options she has. And shout outs to Middle Earth and shout outs to Malmers up in the chat. What is up, my goat? Malmers, I get to be Samwise, all right?
Fight.
You can be Legolas. But right now, we're going to be on a 2-1 score here. Vape is not like us. What does that even mean? I'll tell you what this means, though. Getting that full striker optimal, getting sent up to the stratosphere. Here we go. Rasul, we're now doing the Lord's work here. He's trying to get one Cyrex the hell out of here. By the way, attack potency and Legenda, make sure you guys are good to go. You will be up next. That should be a punish. No. And what's going on, Shutter? Tell me. Tell me exactly what I need to know. Tell me now. Said ME qualifier? Hey, if we can find enough players in Middle East, though, I'm definitely down for it. We're doing one for Australia right now. I know Middle East has the talent to support it, though, but with this, chat, hang on, DKR not taking no for an answer. You do love to see it. Layup Chaos says, where's Frodo? Who would be Frodo, chat? Who would be Frodo? Shutter, you can be Frodo. You're short. And chat, with that, Rasul is going to go on set point.
Your spirit is frail.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, wait, I forgot. Shutter doesn't even know Frodo. He's never even seen Lord of the Rings. Chat, I can't have this. I need a new mod, and I need it now. And Shadrick's saying he is dead. Jump in's coming, though. DKR, that could have been a big pickup. So I thought ME was Middle Earth. We can do Middle Earth. We gotta make Middle Earth great again. It used to be great, but since Sauron has come back, I must say, wow, I walked in here, I said, wow, what a terrible place. All right, chat, we're getting a little loosey-goosey. That's the way we like to do it. Low's coming out. Hang on a second. All right, Rasul trying to put this one away. By the way, if you're enjoying the action, coming up next, Legenda. Taking on attack potency. That is going to be some must-see TV and only available on Vapor-View. And Rasul, I don't know if there's any coming back for this on the side of DKR, though he is pushing him. The down 2, hang on, but there. It's the Whirly Bird. DKR more than ready for it. Hat's coming out. Rasul needs one more. Can he find the mix? Ooh, that could have been it. He missed on the second hit. Chad, he got robbed. He got absolutely robbed right there. That is so unfortunate. And Rasul gonna take a 3-1 score. Let me show you exactly what happened there. That was so unfortunate for DKR. He had it too. Look at this. The second hit whiffs. Look at this, chat. This is disgusting right now. That sucks, man. And Shower Thoughts, welcome back. However, chat, that is the way the mop flops, though. Either way, that is going to be the end of Losers Round number 1, at least as far as match number 1 is concerned. And that is going to be Rasul moving through to the next round. But we've got another banger matchup here in Losers Round number 1. I'm talking about Attack Potency, and I'm talking about Legenda. Attack Potency, one of the best Omni-Men in planet on God's green earth, and Legenda, a very sweaty rain coming from Europe. Let's get going, Chad. You do not want to miss this. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and let's get you back going. Let's do it. So we just watched a crime. I know, man, and I was there. Hey, don't call me for the witnesses. I will not answer the phone. All right, Attack Potency going to be coming on through as well. The invite is locked, it is loaded, and it is ready to go, chat. Let's do it, and let's get this party started. By the way, nearly 300 amazing community members in here, guys. Once again, thank you all so much for the love. And Zeranex says, is there any Scorpion? I do not believe so, at least not as of now. All right, Legenda going to be, Attack Potency going to be coming on through. Attack Potency represented by Sin. And it will be Legenda represented by CGF. Let's get it, Chad. Once again, this is going to be Losers Round number 1. AP going to be making their way on East. I'm calling you for the witnesses, Blackjack. I'm not answering the phone. You call me, I'm throwing my phone in the trash. So when you see Ragnarok versus AP, I'm sure they play all the time. But I would love to see it on stream. I know exactly what you mean, Arnold. Any Molina players? Not that I know of as of today. No, I do not believe we have Molina. Sometimes we do. Shoutouts to FireX. Shoutouts to Neck as well. And Kim as well, yes. Says Legenda from Spain. He's from Kazakhstan. Sorry about this, chat. Let me invite AP right here and right now. All right, got you, AP. Let's do it. And Eben Wave, thank you so much for the subscription here on the YouTube side. Welcome aboard. Great to have you. All right, chat. You see exactly what I'm seeing. The both players are in the lobby. Let's get going. Excuse me for one quick second, chat. Shutter, you're not in this event.
Omni-Man.
All right, chat, it is go time, which means it is showtime. Legenda says we're coming out with the Kenshi. We have not seen this character from him in like 6 or 7 events. By the way, Wayne says I've just started learning Melina. She's a little bit crazy crime writer. Let me know how that's going, man. I know she can be a very tough character to pick up. However, we are ready for it. Legenda taking on AP. Let's go.
Fight.
All right, AP comes out with a big grab to start us off. We'll take a very momentarily life lead. Keep in mind, Kenshi is absolutely a character that can make you cry. AP looking for some mix on their own right. Pulls out the striker. And this is going to hurt, though. And Legenda going to retake that life lead, though. Can he keep the mix up? One has to wonder. Our first Kenshi of the day. Legenda says, I might have something that can solve this Omni-Man. If I can just keep you locked down, that might be enough to do it. What's up, by the way, Big Chavo? Nice, the jump in coming. Overhead is going to be good to go. By the way, Chavo keeps those jewels going. What's up, man? Thank you so much again for all the love. And by the way, mate, are you good to play up next? Shutter, can you confirm with him, or is he on ribs? If so, we will run the winner of this next, taken on, I do believe, not Miska. It would be against mate. Oh, no, we'll figure it out. However, overhead's coming out. And this is going to be all AP, though there's nothing to be said or done about that. This Omni-Man continuing to be a living legend, living up to that legend.
Round 2.
By the way, if I have this correct, mate would be up in 2 matches. However, I don't know. People forget, man. Brackets are tough. So Miska versus mate, we're going to see how it's going to look. Either way, up to the stratosphere we go again. Attack potency, though. These two go back and forth. I don't know if the Kenshi is going to be what you need in order to take out this Omni-Man. Skybound and down. Look at the damage here on the side of AP. Absolutely rattling his cage. Tries to get that mix, not falling for it though, but Legenda, he's deep into that red zone, and that is gonna send it home. Attack potency blows through him like tissue, and that is gonna be a 1-0 score on the side of the Omni-Man main to my right.
Omni-Man.
Shutter, basically whoever's next, can you make sure that they're ready to go? You're on KL! I don't pay you to be on KL. I don't pay you at all. And by the way, John says, I need to see AP versus Rasul run back. It might happen today. If they both keep winning, it most certainly could. However, we're going to give Legenda something to say about it. Well, no, going to be your set score, and Legenda says, let's pull out that pink purple rain. Let's get it. That's the Prince. 1-0 your current score on the side of the Viltrumite.
Will quell your wrath, Viltrumite.
By the way, guys, what is today even? I don't even know what day it is. Is today Tuesday? We're just on a random Tuesday. Almost 300 amazing community members in the building. Let's get you back to the action. And right now, currently a $10 tournament pot. But you know what? We appreciate everything that this community does for us. And now, who is going to be making their run for those 10 clams? Okay, Darius coming out. Still going to be trying to keep the pressure on Big Dunkapotamus on the side of Legenda. This is going to be his main character by a mile. And Zafiro, what's up, man? Miss Zafiro, how you been? Jumpin's coming. Good grab. And Janet, 14% to the dome piece. We're trying to back all the way up, though. Attack potency, what's it going to be? Goes for the Darius mix again. He's going to find it. And 1-1, though. These Ducks have been killing AP and Legenda on a tremendous lead. I do not see this one being a sweep, Chad. This could easily be a Game 5 type of scenario. Whirlybird's coming out. Flawless block, and that's going to be enough. Perfect reversal on the side of Legenda. Needs one more, though. AP not going to give it up too easy. Jumpin's coming. AP, can we bring this back? Legenda will have access to meter here pretty soon. One has to think he's going to go for a grab here somewhat soon, and that is going to be enough. Throws him towards the corner. Very good stuff out of Legenda.
There is no escape.
Round 2. Fight.
I'm telling you, Chad, this could be a tie ball game here. Legenda, though, these two once again go back and forth. I've seen it be 3-0 for one. I've seen it be 3-0 for the other. They are going to be each other's tournament demons. However, AP trying to lock in. There's a perfect reversal on the side of Legenda. Rain with some very good armor. Tries to go for the charge up, though. Tries to go for the grab. Not having it is going to be AP. Overhead is going to be good. Up to the sky we go. Slams him back down again. AP taking full advantage of this round. AP once again, though, finding that mix over and over again and again. The jump is absolutely blasting the smithereens. Yo, True Frostbite, what's up, man? Welcome back. Hey. Pressure's only mounting Legenda. He's only 1 or 2 hits away from taking the lead. Can he find it? There's going to be the toilet in that. One more. AP says it's time to break away. Keep in mind, Legenda, a full stick of butter. Will he need to use it? Should have checked the bracket, but that's going to be a 1-1 score. No sweeps, not today. Legenda is definitely answering the call. And that is going to be all tied up here on the Western Front. 1-1, give me your score. And Shutter, it should be Rasul taking on, let me see. I believe it's Rasul taking on Miska. Can you make sure they're both good to go? I'm sure they're both in chat. All right, let's do it though. We are all tied up just like me and DJ Crush on a Friday night. Flush me, Jay, I got you. If you've never seen Legenda's Rain, man, it is a thing of art. But if you've never seen Attack Potency play, which I'm sure most of us have, there's gonna be a stuff of Legend as well. And we're switching cameo. Goes for the Sonya. This is gonna be interesting, chat. Let's do it.
You're ambitious to a fault.
Says the universe-conquering braggart.
Once again, if you're just tuning in, this is going to be match number 4. After this, we're going to be in losers quarterfinals. We've got 2 of those to run before we head upstairs for our big match. And I'm talking about Sarayu Pains taking on Snake, though. Let's go! All right. Onion Ring's coming out. And look at this. AP opting to zone right here. And Legenda more than prepared for that overhead, though. Says, you are not catching me with that once. Certainly not twice. Hey. All right. AP says, you've got to come to me on this one. Legenda, though, coming out with a little bit of the match, though. Good grab on that, and here comes the cameo as well. Janet providing some optimal coverage for that. Not able to find that shimmy. AP trying to take their turn back. Big stomp, big overhead. Legenda, he just looks fully locked in, I must say. What's going on, Shutter? 1-1, Stratosphere, here we go. Damage is only heating up a big overhead. He said Miska on rips? When? Right now? What about mate? So run the winner of this versus me. I got you. That works. All right, chat. So the winner gonna stay right here, or no? We will start another hill. Good grab on the side of Legenda, officially taking that lead. Okay. AP though, certainly you don't spend the fatal blow. Does Legenda break away? No, he's gonna eat it. No, this does not do a tremendous chunk of change. 35% is 35%. I don't care who you are. Gonna get that mix. AP though goes for the full Viltrumite. Legenda says, get that out of here. All right, yeah, Shutter, let's do that. Spend the fatal blow, absolutely, just to get him off the meter, and Legenda more than happy to do that. Last 10 seconds left, reminds me of the bedroom light. Legenda cannot afford to give up nothing cheap. The big stop, 5 seconds in that, wait a minute. The comeback from Attack Potency. That was godly. AP won in basically the only way they could have. But we are not done by any stretch, chat. We are still looking completely locked in. These guys hammering each other. I'm telling you guys, expect the unexpected in this. These two right now, just aura farming in their own right. Toilet gonna be getting stopped here with the Sonya. All right, neither of these two wants to commit. Reminds me of every relationship I've ever been in. Attack says, you gotta come to me, and he falls for the bait. And Attack Potency starting to batter this man. What's up, by the way, Shutter? Tell me now. Go for the grab. Legenda says, we're too smart for that one. Breaks away, does AP. He's good versus mate. First match on Rips. It has Rips already started. Overhead is going to be good. Jump-in's coming. Jump-in's running. There's a 1-1 up to the Stratosphere. And Legenda going to retake that life lead. Shutter, let me know. Let me know what's happening. Overhead swings. Overhead again. Legenda going to rattle his cage, and Legenda is going to knot this bad boy up.
Returnal.
Final round. Fight.
And Shutter, let me know what's going down, please, and thank you. Let me know if they've already played. Let me know if they're playing right now. We can definitely do some stalling. However, I won't like it. That being said, I'll kind of like it. All right, water ball coming up. And AP says, we're zoning from here. He said, yeah, Rip started. Have they already started playing, Shutter? Can you confirm? Or have they already finished? Let me know. Okay. Now, water ball into the air we go. Legenda. Says Subark says Rips just started. Gotcha. So we'll probably run winners finals up next. Is that what we need to do, Shutter? Can you confirm? So I haven't seen you play in a hot minute, gangster. When are you coming back to the bracket? Who are we talking about, DJ Crush? All right. The time's ticking, though. Neither of these players wants to commit. AP, though, unable to pick up that combination. 4-3 into the overhead. Some good chip damage, though, I will admit. And AP, though, this is not where you want to be against the Viltrumite. Good grab, and there is going to be 14% to your dome piece. Legenda starting to watch this one fall apart. Who's going to take that 2-1 lead? They're both looking for it. Big stomp by AP. Overhead low. All right, I got you, Shutter. So, can you tag Sarayu Pains and Snake though that they will be up next? Overhead is good, and chat with this. This is going to be AP. There's nothing you can do about this, and AP going to take a 2-1 score. Very much a chess match going down here in the fight night, but with that, AP going to separate themselves from the competition. Needs one more to send it home. And I got you, Snake. I see you in the building. Onto the replay. Let's get it, Chad. By the way, Snake Doe taking on Sarayu Pains in winners finals up next. What more could you ask for, Chad? By the way, shout outs to nearly 300 in the building. I see you guys all hanging out in here. It is a great time to be an MK1 fan. And now let's do the damn thing. Let's go. Let's see if AP can get that 3-1 score, or does Legenda have anything to say about it? By the way, feel free to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. It does help us out. And now let's help you out by getting you to that next match. Let's go.
Sonya Blade.
Drowning will quell your wrath, Viltrumite.
I can hold my breath for weeks.
Subark says Legenda looks like half the man he once was. He's just having a hard time with this cameo, I'll tell you that.
Fight.
It looks like AP, though, has found something to rattle his cage completely, and you do love to see it. Water Blast coming out. And by the way, big Crime Rider, I see you in the DMs. I'll be sure to check it out as soon as we're done here, man. I gotta see, man. Crime Rider, by the way, we gotta play today. I've been actually itching to play this game more. Who wants a shot at the vape, man? None of you guys want it, let's be honest. And yo, what's up, Lady of Chaos? Welcome back. Hopefully work has been treating you well, and hopefully your Tuesday is going according to plan. Hey, overhead, oh, back three, goes for the grab. And yo, Y2J, what's going on? Y2J, unfortunately, no computers in here. I know that makes us all sad. At the same time, he should be back soon. Legenda with an overhead, Legenda. Attack pose, he does not want to give up that life lead, though. Into the air we go. And this is going to do big damage. He's going for the set play. Do we spend some meter on the side of AP? He does, but it gets blown through. And 3 standing ones going to absolutely take you out. And Legenda is only down by 1 round.
Fight.
Just still happy to be here. We love it, Y2J. We love it. He said, let's do it. I'll put up a Happy Meal as a prize pool. I got you. I got you. I'll find a Happy Meal that has been recycled. And I got you, Mr. Wayne. However, the grab on the side. Now, Legenda, though, says, come hell or high water, I will be getting this to a game 5, down 1. And you can see, though, that they are adapting to this cameo choice from Attack Potency quite nicely. So how are you doing today? I'm good. I just woke up, actually. I actually got like 9 or 10 hours of sleep. It's opposed to my usual 4 hours. So I'm in a good mood, as you can tell. Nice. AP, though, with a tremendous life lead. Remember, they need just 1 more game to send this one home. Who is going to move on? Legenda with a beautiful punish, though. Cobb with his hand in the cookie jar was going to be Attack Potency. And 1 more should be enough. Keep in mind, Attack Potency still with a full stick of butter. Overhead is good. Spend the fatal blow, but no. We're breaking away from that already. We got about 6 or 7. Let's go. And Legenda sealed the deal here, putting up the water bubble. Low. Back 3. 1-1. 1-1. This one's tense, man. You can hear a pin drop here. One of these players is going to have to make something happen. There's 20 seconds left. Back 3 into the Sonya. AP with a very small life lead, and that's going to be it. And Chad, we are heading to a game number 5, our 2nd of the evening. And with this, only 1 is going to be moving on. Let's make some noise. Legenda able to make it happen. Is North America's Attack Potency going to do it, or is Kazakhstan's Legenda going to get it done? Onto the replay. I need to see some hype in the chat. Let's get it. By the way, Shutter, can you tell me the score between Miska and Mate? If we have time, maybe we can still squeeze that in. All right, chat, let's do it, though. Let's send it back your way. Let's see who's going to be coming out on top. This is going to be the final match between these two. May the best man win. 1 more. 1 ring to rule them all. And we're going all kinds of crazy here, though. Once again, this is our current bracket, in case you were wondering. And now let's send it back to that final game. All right, Shutter, yeah, we're running winners finals after this, though, but that clears the way afterwards.
Sonya Blade.
All right, got you, Subark. Appreciate you for letting me know.
To a fault.
And all right, let's do the damn thing, Chad. May the best man win. This is going to be the final match. Let's get it.
Round 1. Fight.
I forgot my final match overlay. That I stole from Rips, by the way. All right, Attack Potency says, I'm staying on the exact same cameo. Legenda seems to have figured something out here, I will admit. Making their way in. Big stomp, not going to find its mark. Overhead swing, good grab. Legenda coming out with the slightest of margin life leads. Actually, no, it's about to be a lot bigger because of that corner pressure. AP gonna have to find their way back. Overhead not gonna work out. I see what AP's doing, though. They're looking for a lot more zoning and a lot more counters, though. They're finding some. Hey. And now, AP not with the life lead, though. Trying to see if they can find any kind of counter. You can see Legenda, though, is more than ready for it. Tries to send the Janet after him. Not going to find its mark. There's a nice grab, though. Life lead going to be non-existent, pretty much. Going to be all tied up here. What do we got from this? More pressure coming from AP. A very slow-paced match, I will admit. I will say, you can hear a pin drop here. Neither of these players going for that knockout punish. They're looking just for the life lead. There's 30 seconds left. Somebody's got to go. And I'm not sure if this is going to favor Legenda whatsoever. AP looks more than happy just to chip him out. And another thunderclap. Legenda, you can't stay here. 18 seconds. Legenda, what's it going to be? Down one. Goes for the grab. Is it going to be enough? Chat, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And he's going for it. He's got the lead. AP. 5 seconds left, but Legenda catches him coming in, and that is going to be the round. He times him out.
Girl power. Not prevail.
Round 2. Fight.
By the way, Shutter, if you can tag Sarayu and Snaketoe, let them know that they are up next. And by the way, Mao, you have yourself a great night, man. Appreciate you for hanging out, man, and nothing but love. We love you, Big Mao. And besitos as well. All right. Legenda on set point. Good ground. Oh, no, not the cameo was not available. No punish. Down one. We are mashing Chad. And tries to go for the grab, but Legenda was ready for it. And a big stomp. Legenda spends that armor of his own. Attack Posey with a giant life lead. And look at this. Attack Posey says, you've got to come to me here. What's up, Plush B? Attack Posey absolutely hammering this man in front of nearly 300 people. And Chad, we're going to go to a final round. I don't care what nobody says. And that is going to do it. And Karma, what's up, by the way? And Chad, one more.
You're not done.
Who is going to be going on? Remember, this is only losers round number 1. And Daniel, what's up, man? Welcome back to the fight, everybody. If you're just tuning in or if you've been here the entire time. Lowe's coming out. Big grab, though. Sends him up to the stratosphere. Legenda coming out with the slightest of margin lead. And Daniel, we've all been there before. Shot. I feel like money Omni-Man from mains forget it's an overhead option. I'll tell you this, though. Legenda is battering this man, though. He's got a giant life lead. Legenda, is he going to keep this up? One grab, 14% attack potencies in the red zone. And Legenda, he's got to play this super safe. Viltrum might stance, though. Spend the fatal blow. You know you do not have time for this. Or does he have time for this? We are going to see. Jump-in's coming. Goes for the grab. Less than a minute, chat. Who's going to go for it? 45 seconds. If you're AP, you cannot afford to get sloppy here. Oh, Jesus. 37, down one. We're mashing out here. AP gonna take their turn back. And he had the win. 30 seconds left, good tech. One of these players gonna have to go. Legenda looking to time him out yet again. The thunderclap, they're both in the red zone. Another thunderclap, AP's got the lead. He cannot rest here though, he must keep moving. And AP, what's it gonna be? 14 seconds left. 10 seconds. He's bringing the water ball with him. He goes for the overhead and he gets blown up. And that's gonna do it. And Legenda takes him out. 3-2 gonna be your score. What a set. GG's to both. Shout outs to AP and shout outs to Legenda. He will be moving on. What an event and what a set. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. AP, I understand exactly where they're coming from. They wanted to risk it, and that would have been such a huge payoff. But at Legenda, though, he was able to get it done. And with that, chat, that is going to be us moving through to the very next match of the night. But we do have some news. Let me show you exactly what we're dealing with, chat, right here and right now. So that is going to be Legenda moving on. He's going to get it done. And now, coming up next, chat, we've actually got to run the winner's final set next, though, because both the two players down under are unavailable. We're going to be getting this one, chat. Let's do it. I'm talking about Snaketoe versus Sarayu Pains. Let's get to it and let's go. And Chad, this is the set she told you not to worry about. Sarayu Pains taking on Snaketoe. We are here for it, and we are here to absolutely get this one done. Who's going to grand finals? Let's find out right here and right now. And Sarayu Pains, I see him here. He's ready to go. And this is winners finals. The winner of this guaranteed to be in grand finals. Let's make it happen. And there's no secret who Snaketoe's coming out with. He is choosing the Havoc. I'm sure these two have played before. However, not while Snaketoe is in the United States, though. Keep in mind, his ping's looking pretty crisp right now. There should be no connection issues.
My so-called betters can't break my will.
All right, let's do it, chat.
One thing we have in common.
And yo, what's up, Philip, by the way? Welcome back.
Round 1. Fight.
And almost 300 amazing members in the house. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day. Hopefully you had a great Memorial Day yesterday. All right, overhead chop. These are two very high-level players. Snaketoe represented by Combat Zone. And it is going to be Sarayu Pains represented by the Last Ronin. And yo, what's going on? Adam Murphy, dude, hey, you're never late, man. You're here exactly when you're supposed to be. Welcome back. However, this is gonna be all Sarayu Pains. He is battering Snake. Good breakaway. Overhead not gonna pay off. Good grab on the side. This is our second Kung Lao of the day, and after this, you will get to see another in the form of Rasul. Down one's coming out. Good spacing. And another low. You can see Sarayu's just trying to mix this, man. There's gonna be the low, though, catches him. And Karma, thank you so much for hanging out. Welcome back to the fight. And Sarayu right now trying not to give up this life lead, though. He's got Snake Dough in the red zone. Overhead chop, but that's a flawless block. And that's the only way you can punish that move is if you flawless block it. Sarayu knew it, and he timed that very, very well.
Fight.
Blood Ball gonna get blown up. That could have been a full combo, I believe. However, unable to find his mark is gonna be Snake. Life lead is gonna be somewhat non-existent. Low's coming out. That's a big punish out of Snake Dough. Beautiful duck, though. Snake Dough, you've got to hammer him with mids. He's always looking for those ducks. By the way, currently a $10 prize pool. If anybody does want to add to that, you can do so right here when it's never mandatory, but always appreciated. It helps keep the players coming back. It helps keep MK1 alive. And with that, chat, that is going to be enough. Snake Dough going to tie things up.
Fight.
Jump in's coming in. Big damage out of the side of Snake. Overheads as well. And Crane Boss, what's up, man? That's Torsten, right? What's up, man? Okay. Goes for the overhead kick, though, and that's a big, big opening on the side of Snake, though. He's not going to be letting that one go to waste. Sarayu wisely breaks away, but now he has no meter, and Snake going to take full advantage of that. These are two players. Snake Dough coming out of Chile. Sarayu Pain's coming out of Mexico, I do believe. However, right now, as it stands, both these two are NA. Snake Dough most recently at Combo Breaker. And this is going to be close. This might actually be enough. Snake Dough needs one more. Spends it on the Blood Ball, and that's going to do it. And Crime Rider dropping a 10 bomb on us. That is $20 overall for the day, Crime Rider. Thank you so much, man. It means a ton. And now a $20 prize pool as Snake Dough goes on a 1-0 score. Crime Rider, thank you so much for everything you do for us, man. And I know that is not the first time you have supported us, man. Much love to Crime Rider. Be honest, Chad, every time I see Vince McMahon, dude, I'm damn nearly pass out. And I just saw him again on the replay. Damn nearly passed out, Chad. What are you guys trying to do to me? And Crime Rider, thank you so much, though. $20 here on an impromptu Tuesday tournament. And I gotta say, man, this is gonna be some serious cheddar to be fighting for. Thank you so much again, Crime Rider. Thank you so much, Mr. Wayne. Let's go. And now we've got a mirror, Chad. Nobody told me about this, Chad. I was not informed of the mirror. You legally have to tell me.
Round one. Fight.
All right, let's see if Sarayu Pains can give Snake Dough a taste of his own medicine. And by the way, we have matching cameos as well. Snake Dough says, sit down. Let me show you how this combination's played. Snake Dough widely regarded the best Havoc in the game. Sarayu, though, you don't have to be better than the best Havoc. You just have to be better than him for 3 games. Good. Oh, that's a huge punish, though. Sarayu gonna open him up. Sarayu, by the way, in the gray uniform. Snake Dough in the red. Matching hats, though. Hey, it's Matching Tuesday. People forget. Oh, a big duck on that, and Snake Dough, though, he looks completely ready for this man. Snake Dough battering Sarayu. Goes on their way out. Big kicks. Sarayu looking for any punish under the sun will suffice with a grab. This is very doable for Sarayu. You've got to lock in right now, though, but Snake Dough not going to allow it. And Snake Dough looks completely anonymous with a 10 bomb. Are you kidding me? A $30 prize pool. Who was that? Let me see. I don't want to say the name. They wanted to keep it anonymous, but I see the name on the PayPal. Thank you so much. Dude, holy moly, $30 in that prize pool now. And we're getting on to maybe second place payout territory, guys. Thank you again, Anonymous, dude. Appreciate the love, and Crime Rider right behind him. And now we've got to lock into the 10th degree. Snake Dough still with the lead. And all right, though, $30, and Snake Dough wants every single penny in chat. With that, he takes that 2-0 score, rips Sarayu Pain's head off. That is going to be one way to get ahead just like that. And all right, chat, 2-0 going to be your current score. Sarayu needs something. He needs it now. What does he need to come out with? Is it time for that Cyrax that we know Sarayu plays? And thank you guys so much, though, for not only supporting the channel. I see all those super chats coming in, but also supporting the players, keeping MK1 alive. And all I can say is we're going to give you your money's worth to the 10th degree. Let's get you back to it. By the way, Shutter, are you in the building? Can you confirm that both the players are ready to go now? That set should be over, right? We're coming out with the Shang, though. This is an interesting matchup. I will say, love the uniform, by the way, to Sarayu.
Havoc Citadel.
If you want me to, I could fix that face.
All right, let's do it, chat. It's going to be Sarayu. It's going to be Pain. This is definitely, I would say, somewhat of a decent matchup for Shang. It's not perfect by any stretch, but this is very doable. Let's see what we've got here, chat. Sarayu, who had to take on a Shang last match, says, you know what? If you can't beat him, join him. Blood ball coming out. Breaks the armor, though, in half. A tremendous lead again for Snake, though. That does not combo, though. He tried to get the stand 4. We're seeing a lot of Shang gameplay. I love it. We're going to see some more coming up next. Hey, chat, what can I say? My birthday's not for like another 360 days, but you know what? I appreciate it. Now ones, and that's a beautiful combo on the side of Snake. Sarayu, do we break away? I think he does, and he does. Oh, man, caught him with his hand in the cookie jar. Snake, though, so aggressive. Says it's 2-2 shutter? Oh, Jesus. They picked a hell of a day to go to a game 5.
Fight.
All right, down one's coming out. 4-3-4. Sarayu, I need you to win this round at the very least, please. And he rushes right in there. Do you guys see how aggressive Snake Doe is? He's on set point, by the way. And Sarayu, he's played a lot of Havocs. I'm not sure he's played a Havoc like this. Snake Doe built just a little bit differently. And he breaks the armor again. This could be tough right now. Snake Doe goes for the scoop, but that's gonna be a hell of a combo. Sarayu finally starting to get going. Spends the fatal blow. Does Snake break away? No, he decides to eat it. That's interesting. Says, you know what? You're losing your fatal blow now. All right, chat, what's it gonna be? Sarayu, you gotta go for some zoning on this one, though. You gotta be sure about that. And you know he's gonna get aggressive, though. Snake, though, he does not know how to stay away from you. 60 seconds left, and he comes in. And Sarayu trying to zone. What's it gonna be? Goes for more zoning. 50 seconds left. Snake Doe's trying to time this one. You can see it, though. He's trying to see. And Sarayu's anticipating that. 45 seconds left. Says, I'm turning into Havoc, but that's gonna be it, chat, and that is going to be Snake Doe taking it and bashing him in the head, and that is gonna be a 3-0 score on the side of Snake Doe. He moves on to grand finals. The Chilean native coming through, getting it done, and he is gonna be in your main event, guaranteed. What a performance coming out of Snake.
Havoc.
And Shutter, do you have any updates for me whatsoever? If you can, that would be a tremendous, tremendous help. But Chad, with that is going to be winners finals coming to a close. We're going to be running the lower side gauntlet. Miska, let me see where we're at here. Miska, go ahead and get those invites sent out if you can. And so, Chad, with that is going to be now Snake Doe going to grand finals. You will see him in just a little while. However, with that, Sarayu Payne is going to drop down to the lower side of the bracket. Chad, don't go anywhere. We've got some loser side brackets to run. If you're a big fan of the Shang gameplay, by the way, Miska taking on Rasul. What more could you want? And by the way, Sarayu, he is going to be awaiting the winner of all of these sets. And now, Chad, let's go and let's roll. All right, Rasul, I see you with that invite. We are on the way, guys. I see close to 300 in the building. It means a ton. I appreciate the support, guys. Thank you so much again. This is Vape's Fight Now, where you get to watch a man lose his mind over the course of 2 hours. Let's get it, chat. And Legenda's been on a warpath. That was our closest set of the night, by the way. Shout outs to AP, though. Every time they come through, it's a human highlight reel. However, Miska right now says, you know what? It is time for some more Shang gameplay, and who am I to deny them that? Rasul go coming out with the Lao. This is going to be a tough matchup regardless for both players. Let's get it. And this is going to be losers quarterfinals. Chad, we've got 2 of these to run, and then we've got ourselves a couple more.
Tremor. Sector. The T.
All right, it's no secret who both gentlemen are coming out with. Once again, shout outs to everybody watching from around the world. Be sure to hit that like button if you've not already hit it. Consider doing so. Hit that subscription button. It helps us out. And guys, let's get you to losers quarters number 1.
Fight.
Miska taking on Rasul here. Fireballs on their way out. Miska says, if you stay here, I'm simply going to zone you. However, with Rasul, it's never going to be that easy. 4-4 coming out, goes for the fireballs, and the Tremor catches him, but he does drop the combo. People forget, man. Can I forget him not drop that combo? Jump in's coming through. Fireballs as well. Rasul, though, picking up the tab. What does Shang steal from Sector? He steals the launch. So, like, he can basically launch you from full screen. It's actually pretty good stuff. If your opponent's not ready for it. And Miska coming out, though. There's the Tremor. Then another 4-3-4, and that's a full combo. Big pickup on Miska's side. He's got the lead. And I will give Miska credit. They've gotten so much better since they've started to come play here. Good grab. Yeah, the uppercut. That's a better way to put it, Adam Murphy. Fireball City. Jump in's coming again, but Rasul, he's got to be perfect. Don't spend the fatal, Rasul. Don't do it. All right, he is smart enough. He says, you know what? Rasul, he spends the fatal blow. He was waiting for the fireballs, and he blasts him to smithereens. Rasul more than happy to get the job done there, and Chad, he is died. What a call out from Rasul there. He was waiting the second he pressed on those fireballs. That's some veteran savvy. You can't buy that anywhere. All right, well, Miska's got to pick up where they left off. Very much well spent on the side of Rasul. And Adam Murphy, yeah, that did a tremendous chunk of change. Good air fireballs. Miska with a bit of a drop. Rasul, though, he's waiting to spend that armor. I can see it, chat. Lows on their way. Another big damage on the side of Rasul. Spends the armor. Rasul never afraid to let it fly. Fireballs again. Overhead is good. And we are still pressing. The overhead's gonna smash him. And Rasul, this is falling apart on the side of Miska. Rasul, one of the best Kung Laos you will see in MK1. Launches him with a tremor. Spend the fatal blow. Kill him. Hang on. Rasul cannot afford to let this one slip away. He does not have meter to break away. And Rasul not getting launched. Miska, what's it gonna be? He catches him. Miska, he's let a couple of those drop. It's the sector. That's good. Throws the advance. I'm sorry. Yes, the advance had. One of these two is about to fall. Can Miska get their get back? But no. That is going to be Rasul. He locks in. He gets it done when it matters. I will say, though, Miska is keeping up. The only issue I'm seeing out of Miska is they're dropping a couple of these combos. They're getting a couple of these fireball launches that I'm not sure they're anticipating, and that is leading to some drops, though. They're leaving some money on the table with that. However, we're going to see how they lock in coming into this second match. Chad, take a walk with me. Let's get you back to the action. All right, let's do the damn thing, though, and let's go. And once again, at Babe's Fight Night, every single match, basically every single tournament set you do watch is going to be first to 3.
Tremor. Sector.
Let's do the damn thing, though. Miska going to try to get their get back. Let's see if they can do it here in losers quarterfinals. Make some noise. Let's get it.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, we are rolling and we are flowing. Shout outs to everybody watching from around the world. Let me put that scoreboard up. Do we have any production value, Chad? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Going skybound down Rasul, though. He looks like he has adapted to the Shang Tsung gameplay. Miska, though, getting so much better. Made it to top 8 of winners today on stream. They're looking for a lot more, though. You already know it. Into the air we go. The damage is heating up from here. And Miska going to take the lead. Rasul, though, gets hit with the forward 3. Those coming out. Beautiful use of the wind turbines on the side of Rasul. Rasul, I would say, with a very slight life lead. It's about to get a little bit bigger, though. Catches him. Here we go. That Miska's a good player. I watched the stream. Miska's very solid, but so is Rasul here. And that should be the round. Miska, though, going for the air fireball just in case he needed it. And, guys, I have some good news. We officially crossed that 300 viewer mark. Shout outs to everybody watching around the world. We appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much. By the way, guys, coming up tomorrow is going to be Shark Tank Qualifier 13. The season's starting to come to a close. You do not want to miss out on any of that. Now look at the damage here on the side of Rasul. He is going crazy. Down 1. Ward 4 combination. And you know Tremor's on the way out. Rasul blast that to smithereens. So more than happy to spend that armor. If you're just tuning in, by the way, this I would say is about match number 5. I would say after this set, we're about at the halfway point. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Your guess is as good as mine. Jumping's coming, no damage on that. Rasul needs one more hit. I think he's gonna find it. And that is gonna be chip territory. However, Miska does have the benefit of having Rasul locked in the corner, at least for now. All right, fireball's on the way. Overhead's coming. Good grab, though, and that's a full combination for Rasul. And by the way, a huge shout out to everybody who helps get these things done. A huge shout out to the community, by the way, for helping keeping these events going, helping with the super chat side, helping with the prize pool. I can say, honestly, though, that this game is very much alive. And by the way, a huge shout out to the mods, by the way, Shutter, and sometimes Platinum Hunt, who are out here doing the Lord's work, most notably, though, Shutter. And yo, what's going on, Light? How you been? Good grab, and this is Rasul. He's starting to pull away. This is looking like dangerous territory. Rasul with a dangerous life lead. Good grab. And Rocket's on full display. Chad, one more. That could have been a punish. Into the air. Spend the fatal blow. You kind of have to. Does he do it, though? No. He says, I want more. He's got him in the red zone, does Miska. That's not going to be a punish, though, due to the Rockets. He gets hit. Look for the spikes. Rasul more than prepared. This is going to be a slobber knocker. This is coming down to the wire. Rasul, what's it going to be? Guess is right. There's the armor again. He could have spent the fireballs there. He did not have meter to Miska. He's got to look for that kill shot. Miska's got to go. And that is going to be a bridge too far. Rasul on a 2-0 score. Miska knocking at the door, unable to find the winning kill shot. And that is going to be Rasul trying to look for the sweep here. And by the way, Legenda and Mate, make sure you guys are ready to rock as soon as this set is done. Please send out those invites, please and thank you. Chat right here. Miska, though, the Shang Tsung demon, though, getting taught a lesson here by Rasul. He's going to need something if he plans on bringing this back. He's super close, by the way. And let's do it. Let's get that action sent your way. Miska going to have a minimum of one more chance here. Rasul coming out with the same loadout.
Sector. Cage management.
Let's do it, chat. Let's send it back your way. Let's get this damn thing done.
What are you going to do with all those hybrids?
You'll find out soon enough.
And after this, I'd say we have about, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 more matches to go. If you're enjoying some MK1 Pete content, be sure to stick around. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you've not already. And by the way, guys, if you want to get yourself some Vape Coach merch, look no further than right here. Hit the gift shop on your way out. Or while you're watching the stream. I see no reason not to. Overhead is going to be money on the side of Rasul. He is locked into the 10th degree. Rasul is going off. Okay. Breaking the armor as well. Goes for the grab as well. Okay. And Miska just looking for any way out of this corner. Rasul not providing that, though. Miska says, I'm going to go do it on my own. Beautiful fireball pressure on the side of Miska. Good grab. Even better tech. Fireballs are on their way out. Miska, if they can guess right a couple times. Good tech on the side of Rasul, though. He's not sure he was prepared for that. The sector getting hit. And there's the armor, though. You know Rasul's looking for it, and that is going to be him on set point. Rasul needs just one more.
Fight.
By the way, if you're watching this event, you're saying, what is this? This is a double elimination tournament featuring some of the best players from around the world in some Mortal Kombat 1. Good defense on the side of Miska, ready for that armor. However, that overhead is still going to find its way in. And this is going to be Big Crime Rider coming through with another $10 via the Super Chat to help support the stream, to help make sure we keep going. And Crime Rider, thank you so much for everything you do for us, man. The love is definitely well felt. And thank you so much, by the way, for also supporting the players' prize pool. Miska, you've got to go. Ooh, the spikes breaks the armor. Was not expecting that. And by the way, Crime Rider, I appreciate everything you've done for us today, man. Much love. And he spends the fatal blow. Is that actually gonna hit? No! If he was in that old form, that could have been around the overhead and chat. This should be the beginning of the end. Rasul, does he have the armor? No, he doesn't. He actually, no, he's still alive. We know he's not! And Rasul is going to take it a 3-0 score just like that. I did not know he had that fatal blow available again. Chat, with that, Miska's tournament run coming to an end. However, a huge congratulations for them, making a top 8 on the winner's side as well. And all I got to say is, Miska, we hope to see you in that Shang Tsung again. I see you in the chat, not quite too happy, but at the same time, I know a lot of people like watching your gameplay, myself included. Hope to see you again. Chat, with that, let me take you back to the bracket. Let me show you exactly how things are going. And so with that, it is going to be Rasul going to loser side semifinals. However, his run is not over. If you're a fan of that Kung Lao gameplay, he will be up in about 2 matches. Coming up next is going to be Legenda taking on Mate. Invites are out. Let's do the damn thing, though. He said the fatal into Quitala was actually pretty sick. I like that. I'm actually going to clip that, by the way, Philip. All right, Legenda or Mate, if you can send out those invites, definitely would appreciate it. Your next losers quarterfinals matchup is ready to go. Let's do it. And Legenda and Mate coming out hot, man. This is going to be General Shao, I believe, taking on Rain. And we are more than prepared for this, guys. Thank you so much. Shout outs to all 300 in the building. Much, much love. Let me tag these gentlemen. Maybe they don't know they're up. People forget, man. By the way, hopefully you guys are all having a blessed Tuesday. Once again, it's a beautiful time to be a Mortal Kombat fan. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. There's 30 clams to fight for, man. Shoutouts to Anonymous and shoutouts to Crime Rider for dropping that on us. The players, they've got some bones to be scrapping for, and it all starts here. Let's do it. Do we have Legenda? Or do we have Mate? Phil Smith, oh, that's Blackout, by the way. TLR's Blackout. What's up, dude? It was a good stuff, by the way. Shoutouts to you, Blackout. I did not know that was you. However, I'm not seeing either gentleman here. Mate, you got to send me one. Mate, go ahead and send me one. Just make a cough, send it to me, because remember, if I send it to you, then you guys are playing on NA servers, and that's not ideal. And yo, what's going on, Outworld? Said invite Legenda? I can't. I'm playing from California. Shutter says I got no invite. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, mate, go ahead and send one to me, please, and thank you. Thank you guys, by the way, so much for your patience. By the way, guys, we're usually on the Twitch side of things. We've been exclusively on YouTube. I would say we go live on Twitch still about once a week, but we've been on the YouTube regardless. How does the stream look, though? I hear the quality is through the roof. And we are ready for it, chat. Let's get rolling and let's get going. Mate's here with that invite has been sent out. Let's do the damn thing. All right, we are ready for it. This is gonna be Legenda taking on Mate. This is gonna be another barn burner. If you're enjoying some high level games, though, don't go anywhere. And if you see the ping is high on my end, do not worry about that whatsoever. Or it is not me who's playing. Hey, Mark Gate, what's up, dude? I would say as a tournament host, that's something like, there's like a lot of things you're multitasking with. You're trying to get players ready. You're trying to see if the players are available. There's like a lot of juggling you got to do. However, my free time, I like to just sit here and yell, man. It's a fun time. And Shower Thoughts saying YouTube is good. Thank you so much, man. I'm glad it looks good to you guys. And you know what? I'm happy to be streaming here, man. It's a great time. All right, Legenda Mate, show us how it's done, though. This one is going to determine who takes on Rasul next. And if you've not already, consider hitting that like button, hit that subscription button. Definitely does help support the channel. And if you'd like to further that, consider going as a member for the channel. All right, Legenda taking on Mate, chat. No, we've got the Noob Saibot, our very first of the night, though. This is interesting. Mate saying I got to be mobile. And Breeze, what's up, dude? I've not seen you in quite some time. Welcome back. He says YouTube is the best. Well, I can tell you quite confidently, Breeze, we are not going anywhere. Hey, Breeze, let me make sure I put some respect on your name. What's up, dude?
Fight.
All right, we are going and we are flowing. Water ball's coming out, and so are the clones. Once again, guys, this is some tournament action. Curious George, what's up, by the way? He says YouTube is super clean. I believe Twitch crunches the video something crazy. Midnight Loops says, Ayo, finally my notifications working. I'm watching you. Midnight Loops, I saw you yesterday saying, where's my live notification? Make sure you turn on that bell. Either way, yes, you are catching us live. Tries to go on the big splat. Mate taking on Legenda. Either player I can see has an argument to win this. Frost cameo is going to come through super clutch, though. This is an interesting combination. He's a noob, goes through the bubble. Yes, keep in mind, his clone does not count as a projectile. He's going to be blasting you to smithereens 6 times out of 7. And Frostorm going to be up. Legenda says, let's back up. So I used to watch Rips Arena, but Rips doesn't stream live on YouTube, so I'm here in Vape Coach Arena. Hey, yeah, no, shoutouts to Rips Arena. Without Rips Arena, there would be no Vapes Fight Night. That man has brought me back from the dead. There was a time, by the way, when I stopped streaming completely. And Rips is like, nah, you got to get back up, man. And I was like, you know what? I'm here for it. Let's go. I love Rips, man. He's done a lot of tremendous things for this channel. One day we will be fortunate enough to get him on. However, right now, you guys are stuck with me. However, throws him back down again. Mate, though, coming out with an early lead. Legenda, though, seems to be going for the much more zoner-oriented approach. What's up, by the way, Yada Garasu? When do we get you back up in these events? Throws him down. Back 3 is good to go. Puts up the portal, and now, ooh, that could have been a full combo starter. Instead, Mate going to be spending that armor on his own right. Big splat coming out. Overhead as well. We are not done by any stretch. The back 3 yet again. Yeah, dude, Rips has done a lot of tremendous things. If you guys watch a lot of Rips, I'm usually on there at least once a month these days. I used to be on there a lot more, but we're busy, chat. We got things to do. We got events. And now, Legenda, though, putting in the Lord's work here. The overhead into the low, into the overhead yet again. Stand 1, beautiful stuff. Legenda starting to wake up in front of our very eyes.
Final round. Fight.
All right, let's do this damn thing. By the way, guys, it is crazy to sit here. We have 6,100 subscribers. I never thought I would see the day. I remember when we had 400, and even that seemed like a lot, man. I love the way we're growing, man, and I appreciate you guys all so much for supporting us, keeping us going every single day. Without you guys, this would not be possible. MK1 would not be where it's at. Overhead to the low yet again. Trying to go for the sweep, though. Hang on a second, though. Still pressing and still guessing. Overhead. And this is Mato. He's got the lead. Can he maintain it is the ultimate question. Mato, beautiful combo from the walls of Jericho, from the Frost. The rain sent him into the sewer. Yeah, that toilet gonna absolutely blast you to smithereens there. Shower Thoughts. Okay. What's coming out? The 1-1 into the 1-1-2. Back 3. Mate's gotta go. And he does spend the fatal blow, but we do have meter. Legenda says we are not eating that. Guess again. Throws the toilet down again. Beautiful anti-air. That could be enough. He has metered his mate. He's gonna burn it. Is it gonna do enough? No, he has to go for a reset up. Walls of Jericho into the overhead, and mate gonna take the first round. Legenda in some trouble. And mate on a 1-0 score right here and right now. Does he have what it takes, though, to finish this set like this? I guarantee you there will be no cameo switch or character switch coming out of Legenda. At least I would not think so. All right, Noob Saibot, though, a very good character. Some of the swaggiest combos in the entire game. And Legenda says, what the fuck? You can see him in the chat right there. He is saying, what is this combination? I have no idea. Mate's just built like that. All right, chat, let's get it and let's send it your way. It's going to be mate taking on Legenda. We are here for it. Shout out to everybody once again watching from around the world. Shutter says, I know exactly what this is. So agreed, Rain Janet Broke says, mate, are you kidding me?
Round 1. Fight.
All right, chat, let's do the damn thing, though. Let's get going. Mate taking on Legenda. Pushing forward. Now the portal pressure is going to be up. And trying to spike him on his dome piece, sending him away with some extra damage. That Frost Orb going to be up, though. I love the way he does that. He did that so he wouldn't block. Mate's got some sauce with this loadout. I love it. This Noob Saibot came to bang, and Legenda, you can tell completely, is taken off guard. And Mate just goes for it, though. Super aggressive. Oh, my goodness. And Mate putting on a clinic here with this Noob Saibot Frost. Is this going to be the new meta, chat? And that is going to do it.
Such wasted potential. Round 2. Fight.
Hey, Lady of Chaos, much appreciated. We appreciate everything you do. And we'll be sure to stop by. I wish we could raid out to you, though. However, different platforms, though, they can't cross-pollinate. However, I'm hoping the event goes well. All right, jump-in's coming. Overhead, into the low. Another low coming out. We are not done. Legenda gonna be fighting back, gonna be biting back. All right. Still pressing and still guessing. Mate, though. And Legenda, you can see, is starting to kind of adapt to this. Breaks the walls of Jericho. However, Mate more than happy to spend that meter. And Mate coming out. Big kick, though. There's a 1-1 up to the stratosphere, and here comes Legenda. Legenda has won the second round in these last 2 games, however. This is the one that matters. By the way, Fitterix, what's up, dude? And let's do it. There's $30 on the line coming from Crime Rider and Anonymous. And if anybody does want to extend that, look no further than the donation links right here, where it is never mandatory, but always appreciated. If you do donate to the Cash App, simply let me know. It does not tell me. Okay? Welcome to the stratosphere on this bad boy. And Mate once again is cooking. He's good looking, too. So that Frost Orb, and he gets caught. That could be the beginning of the end. Mate is absolutely going crazy, and Mate on a 2-0 score. Are you kidding me? This is not what I expected whatsoever. Mate had a game plan. He has executed that to a T. And you can tell Legenda is just so thrown off by what even is this, though. This is some good sauce, though. This is not something you see every day. This is still deep into the MK1 2026 meta. So, Mate definitely having one of those curveballs to throw at you, and it is up to Legenda now to answer back. I'm liking this team, by the way. I might have to start trying this out. And I don't play this game very often. And Bowser says, must be the ping. God bless you, Bowser. I believe these two coming out of the exact same region, by the way.
Go ahead, Bihan. Unleash your
Once again, Vape's
chaos.
Fight Night in full effect. Nearly 300 amazing community members in the building, guys. The support has been overwhelming, but now the matches are going to be just as overwhelming.
Fight.
And Fitterix, you got a good point, man. If this game is still alive in like 2028, I guarantee you're going to see a lot of different stuff. Remember, there's no more balance patches coming. What you see is what you get. So I love Mate. We love Mate with his weird teams. Absolutely, man. This is what, hey, this is worth the price of admission alone. Coming through, down ones overhead. Stand one, still pressing and still guessing. Overhead again. And Blackout, I know you were not a fan of the cameo system very much. I know I was not, but at the same time, it's fun to watch. Legenda says we are not getting 3-0 here. There will be no sweeps today. Comes out with the Frost, but he's going to have a good block on that as Legenda, and he is absolutely storming through this first round. And Legenda going to pitch a bit of a shutout there. Very confident, very dominant first round from him.
Out of here.
He said Vape, Shang Tsung and Frost is a viable team. Well, why haven't I heard about this? I've been playing Shang Farah like a peasant. To the sky, and Mate says, let's immediately answer back on that. And Maxi, what's up, dude? Great to have you in the stream. So that was a crazy cameo, rain cameo with a crazy rain combo. I got you. Sorry, words are hard. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, people hate the cameo system. I know people who have a lot of success in this game don't even like the cameo system. I can definitely understand it. At the same time, you got to play with what you got. And now into the stratosphere we go. Legenda, a costly drop. That is not what you want to do. Hey. Have a good stream, Lady of Chaos. I'll be free next week. I'll participate. Hey, man, we all got to get in Lady of Chaos to stream with that. And now Jumpin's coming. A big swing, though, and now an overhead into the low. And Legenda says, let's spend that fatal. Mate says, put a pin in that one. Hey. Back 3. And we are still going. We are still flowing. That Frost is going to be no good. Legenda, he's got the lead. Can he maintain it? And it looks... Oh, overhead is good. Another overhead is good. And then Mate says this is going to be some guerrilla warfare here. And he goes for the armor. Are you kidding me? Both these two were just staring into each other's eyes. I was about to start putting on some jazz music, but that is going to be Legenda avoiding the sweep. And now maybe Mate, he's getting a little bit of a download. It's going to be Legenda here with this combination, chat. Back to the big board. Let's go take a look at that replay. An incredible stream from start to finish, though. However, it is not done. After this, we've still got 3 more matches. The winner of this is going to be taking on Rasul. And then the winner of that going to take on Sarayu, and the winner of that going to take on Snake, though. Once again, a brilliant top 8 from start to finish, and it is all brought to you by this amazing community. However, chat, let's get it back your way, though. It's going to be a 2-1 score, still in Mate's favor. Can Legenda send us to yet another Game 5? I'm more than ready for it.
Couldn't beat my brother.
It is go time, which means it is showtime here in the Fight Night. Welcome everybody watching around the world. Megamind saying he played with it. As the ancient Greek philosopher Socrates once said, don't play with it. And dropping this man down. Overhead swing. Legenda starting to do some work here, though. Mate, though, not completely out of the woods just yet. Legenda on the verge of only being down by 1 round. Can he do it? Good grab yet again. Breakaway on the side of Mate. Words are hard, chat. People forget, man. And now Mate, though, I'm telling you, Legenda's starting to get this download. This is starting to cost Mate. That's a dominant round from Legenda, but wait, not quite over. Over it is good. And tries to go for the grab. He gets blown up for it. Legenda, I know he doesn't want to break, but he just might have to. Mate, what's it going to be? And by the way, Younging Ezra coming through with 200 jewels. Hopefully I said your name right, and that is all Legenda. He gets it done. And Youngin, thank you so much for that, by the way. Coming through with the jewels and coming through with the love. We appreciate you a ton.
Round 2. Fight.
Love to see it, man. I love to see new community members every day. Love to see everybody coming through and making this happen, guys. Once again, this is a complete community project. We try to bring you daily events. By the way, coming up tomorrow will be Shark Tank Qualifier 13. That is a $1,000 series finale. $1,050, I should add. Good grab on the side of Legenda. However, Mate's still in the lead. And I'll tell you what, Mate kind of getting scouted here with these raw teleports here. And chat, I think we're going to a Game 5. And if we do, does Mate switch characters? I'll tell you what, this noob Cybot threw him off for about as long as it could. And Mate trying to find his way in, trying to find his way out of this corner. That's a punish. No, not quite. No, that's a punish. And chat, we are going to a game number 5 just like that. That is going to do it. 2-2 going to be your official score. And I need to see some hype in the chat. Let me know you're here. Let me know you've got a pulse. Dark Plutonium, what's up, man? And chat, with that, one more match. Who is going to do it? Mate 1-2 straight, and then Legenda 1-2 straight. So this is going to be the tiebreaker set, chat. Hold on to your butts. Let's get you to our final match between these two of the evening. And by the way, dude, Dark Plutonium says 300 viewers, and man, you are part of that, man. What can I say? You've got a front row seat here. Welcome back to the fight. Welcome everybody watching. And chat, the final match, and it looks like Mate is coming through with the exact same loadout. Chat, make some noise. Let's go.
Water is useless against chaos.
And this is going to be the final one. Is it going to be Mate or Legenda? Legenda has all the momentum in the world. Can he do it? This will be our first reverse 3-0 of the evening, and if it does happen, I am ready for it. And Megamind says he's whiffing in public, and that makes me angry. Water ball's coming out. Legenda officially takes his first lead of the set. Overhead into the low. Mate not blocking. And Mate getting taken through the rinser. And Legenda more than happy to keep pouring this on, though. More water balls coming out. And this is going to do some damage. Mate in some big boy trouble. And basically a flawless on the side of Legenda, at least for now. Wakes up with some armor. That's a good way to get started. Gotta at least get your way out of this corner, though, for that second round. However, he's not giving up on this one. Hang on a second, chat. Wait. Chat, there's no way he makes a comeback. I refuse to believe it. Goes for the frost, but we've got reversal armor on that, and that is going to do it, chat. Legenda is on set point.
Fight.
And John, no. We like to encourage everybody to play everywhere. However, Mate, I'll tell you this noob Cybot has gotten downloaded, though. This is the problem. It works for a little while. However, he's got to finish strong here. He's got to win this round. Good catch. Does he pop him? You can see Legenda trying to snipe this man. Big pop coming out of Mate. And Legenda gonna have to burn that meter. You better believe it. Mate back in the lead. And this is tense. Say, hope I see a Raiden. I'm not sure you'll see a Raiden. However, never say never, Midnight Loop. You never know. Sarayu does play a lot of characters. Mate, though, is this enough to take the lead? Legenda definitely does not have enough meter to break away. And this damage is coming. Punches in bunches, chat. Hang on a second. It goes for the back three. 35 seconds left on the big board. Time is starting to become a factor here, chat. Who's going to go for it? Mate with the lead. Goes for the overhead, but the back three blows him up, and that is going to do it. Legenda with a well-spaced counter, and that is going to be all she wrote. Legenda with a reverse 3-0. And all I got to say is, Mate, we're a huge fan. Thank you so much for coming through, man. And thank you so much for showing off the gameplay. Legenda ultimately able to get it to the promised land, and that is your first reverse 3-0 of the night. And now, Chad, you know what time it is. We got to invite Big Rasul to this COF. It's time for losers semifinals. Yes, that is right. And chat, all right, so Mate goes down. We want to give a huge shout out to him. Congratulations on making another top 8. But with that, it is going to be Legenda and Rasul. This is not going to be a match you're going to want to miss. These two go blow for blow on that. And now let's get Rasul back up in this COF. Chat, let's send it your way. The winner of this takes on Sarayu Pains. Let's go. By the way, Legenda says, you know what, let's make another COF. I'm down with that. All right, that's perfectly fine on my end. All right, Legenda says he'll send it the invite. By the way, guys, while we're here, I just want to give another huge shout out to over 300 plus in the building. Thank you guys so much for everything you do. And by the way, after this match, there's only going to be 2. We got our co-main event in the form of losers finals, and then our big grands. If you're just joining us, some of the best matches of the night coming your way, and I'm happy to be spending it with all 300 plus amazing community members in the building. All right, let's do it, Legenda. Let's get those invites all cooked up. And by the way, Mate's saying don't try to sound smart. We're MK players. Don't do it. And by the way, a huge shout out to Shutter, by the way, who ran this entire bracket while I was sleeping. Could not have done this without him. Legenda says we're reopening the game. Rasul, do you want to send me an invite? And by the way, guys, currently at $30 prize pool. If anybody does want to donate to that, you can do so right here. Remember, if we do get past $50, we are able to pay out top 2. As it stands right now, this is going to be top 1, though. But you know what? Still, pulling $30 on a Tuesday, I have to say, this community is going crazy. Thank you guys again so much for all the love. All right, let me see. Where is going to be Big Rasul even at? Is he here with us, Chad? He said, I think the cameo system has you double thinking more strategy. There ain't no more on, yeah. It's definitely something to keep your eye on. Prince Matthew, what's up, dude? Welcome back. I see you, Prince Matthew. You're here just in time. And Moody Ali, thank you so much for Moody Ali, I should say. Thank you so much for the subscription on the YouTube side. And Blitz, am I saying this right? Blitzkrieg Gaming, thank you so much for the biddies. 500 jewels, dude. Thank you so much. Invites around chat. Let's do it. Blitzkrieg, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the jewels, man. Appreciate the love. Now, let's not waste any more of your guys' valuable time. Let's get it. Legenda taking on Rasul. Who is going to win this one? And there is no time like the present. Legenda and Rasul, the winner of this, going to get Sarayu Pains. And we should probably create a new lobby for that as well. And the love has been overwhelming in front of over 300 amazing community members, chat. Let's do the damn thing, though. You guys got a front row seat. Brother Dominic, by the way, appreciate the support and I appreciate the subscription. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we, chat? Where's Legenda? I've got him in my crosshairs. And you can see it, mate, though. He's going to be hate watching, though. He wants Rasul to win this. Rasul, you are clear to go on AFK. By the way, Legenda should be joining us real quick, fast, and in a hurry. By the way, I see over 2,000 views already on the video overall. I gotta say, man, this has been a group project from start to finish, and this community has rallied to keep this game going, and I appreciate that you guys enjoy the content. Is it Mr. Puddle? Is that what we're calling Legenda now, Midnight Loops? I don't like it, but I kind of like it. We're wondering how this bracket has gone, by the way. So it takes so long to load. All right, Legenda, I see you. I'm gonna send you another invite. Let's get this party started. He said, Vabe, you should make an African event too. We've done African events in the past. We actually have. I think I want to say I've done about 5 of them. They were good. I believe Subby was the one who helped set those up. All right, Legenda's on the way, guys. I have confirmation. Chad, I believe you said, how do you donate via PayPal? Well, first of all, Mizzies, thank you so much for even considering. If you'd like to, though, it is going to be right here, where it's never mandatory, but always appreciate it. Thank you so much, by the way, for even considering. It means a ton. But yes, that Stream Elements link right there, that should be good to go as far as PayPal. I'm sorry about the long delay, guys. Legenda remember, he's playing from PC, so he's got to load up and he's got to get on the way. Legenda, what's the deal here? In Gangster for Life, we've done a couple ladies tournaments as well. Yes, those are very fun. And by the way, Midnight Loop says, we're coming from Malta. Dude, shout outs to you, man. What's up? Shout outs to everybody coming from around the world. I'm coming from sunny Southern California. It's 12, it's noon, chat. My goodness, that's past my bedtime. All right, let's do it, though. Let's get this party started. Currently a $30 prize pool. We are ready for it. Let's go. All right, let's get it. Legenda and Rasul, they're going to be crossing swords. And by the way, Brother Dominic says, I'm watching from Ghana, dude. Hey, shout outs to you and shout outs to Ghana, dude. We appreciate the love. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to come through and join the fight. Tigerson from Ghana as well, dude. We got a lot of people from Ghana here. Prince Matthew says, I'm watching from home. I love that country. All right, chat, it is go time, which means it is officially showtime. Let's make some noise. And yes, Gangster for Life, Queen Plays is quite the sweat with that Sindel. I believe the last event we had Queen Plays in, though, it was them versus Dreamy. It's still live on my YouTube, by the way. All right, Legenda comes out with our first Homelander. He says, you know what, let me go get that $30. To the air we go, slams him back down, though, does Rasul. Rasul coming out with the hats. Rasul has played a ton of these characters before. Legenda says, I want to win, though, and you can definitely understand it. Putting that Rain to bed, at least for now. We'll see how things continue to develop as Rasul has the life lead. Down 2, though. Bit of a trade. And these two have played before, though. I know mates hate watching, though, to see if Rasul can take this thing home. By the way, guys, every time you see that challenge link right there, that is actually the bracket for today. So if you want to take a look at that and see how things have transpired, you can do so right there. Rubber Ducky in the background. Rasul spending all the meter. All right, hats on their way out. And let's see it. And by the way, Moody Ali coming through with a 10 bomb. Saying, I love your content, Vape. Moody Ali, thank you so much for that. And he drops a 10 bomb, chat. $40 on the board. Are you kidding me? Moody Ali, I know you're just following the stream, though. I know you're just new to the channel, but I have to say, man, we love it, man. Appreciate all the love. Moody Ali absolutely goated. $40 on the board. And we're getting into some serious cheddar territory, chat. And by the way, Midnight Loop, no, this is going to be YouTube exclusive here. You can see it. That neck is being crunched. Legenda looking to tie this bad boy up. And guys, thank you again for supporting the Players Prize Pool. You guys have already supported me enough today. Thank you so much for also taking care of the players. This is going to keep them coming back day after day. All right. Overhead is going to be good. Legenda, though, has a very sizable lead. Eye Laser's coming out. And this is going to be some damage, and Legenda is going to tie this up. Our very first Homelander of the day, and he's going to be doing some work. Legenda, he can see that $40 prize pool. And Moody Ali, by the way, coming through with our most recent 10 bomb. Thank you so much. And Jarmy, thank you so much for the follow on the Twitch side, where we're not even live. You guys are absolutely insane. We love it. And Mila says, watching from Oman, dude. What's up, dude? Dude, welcome back to the fight. And Jarmy coming through with a Twitch subscription. What is this? That's actually our first of the day. We will count that, by the way, our first sub of the day. And if you want to know how to sub to the stream, it is going to be on the YouTube membership side. However, none of this is ever mandatory. If you're just enjoying the show, enjoy the show. I'm right there with you. Lowe's coming out. Overhead. Rasul is on the verge. Does Legenda spin the fatal? He's not going to have the time. It's wild how Homelander could actually fight in MK and it's not his own show. I am agree with that. Lowe's coming out yet again, and chat, that's going to do it. And by the way, is that Dr. Disarded in the chat? That's an interesting name. That's the only other time I've ever seen the name Disarded in the building. He said how much for top 2 payout? It would have to be $60. So as it stands right now, currently it's going to be top 1 payout as Rasul takes a 1-0 score. He said YouTube stream's kind of better, way less ads. Hey man, as long as you guys are enjoying it, I am as well. Disarded, what is that? Who is that? I love how Disarded is always lurking, by the way. And he only shows up, by the way, if you call his name or make fun of him. And 303 in the building, by the way, an excellent music group.
Janet, Cage, man.
And yes, as it stands right now, it will be top 1 payout. However, if we do get to 60 clams, we will be paying out top 2.
Reveal my limits.
The Doctor, the GOAT. Hey, Disarded's got some fans, man. I'm one of them. All right, chat, it is go time, which means it's officially showtime. Rasul on a 1-0 score. Legenda decides to come out with something a little bit more Aqua-related. He's you, but not you? I like it, man. I like it. I didn't know Disarded was a doctor, but I don't know a lot of things. Is there a Dr. Vape coach? Maybe it's like a doppelgang version of themselves. I don't know, Chad. I'm not a very smart man. I didn't graduate college. I didn't even graduate high school. Middle school is even a bit of a challenge. But you know what? I graduated Mortal Kombat. That's why we're here, Chad. You can't make me go away. You can't make me. Don't call the cops. We own the cops. All right, Legenda. Still getting zoned out by Rasul. Rubber ducky in the background, though, looking good. Rasul comes in, empty jumping with a low, and there's a grab to meet you. Legenda is in some trouble. All right, let's do it. Water puddles on the loose. Which one of these two is going to be coming out swinging first? Lowe's coming out as well. And Rasul throwing every one of those hats that he can. Back 3, it gets blown up. Beautiful neutral jump by Legenda, not able to extend it. No measure for your pleasure. Okay. All right, gets the toilet, though. You don't want to spin the fiddle blow here. And Rasul says, don't even think about it. Bit of a trade there. Going to favor Rasul with that life lead. And these two absolutely swinging for the fences here. You better believe it. Rasul, there's 13 seconds left. So Molina does well in this matchup. Molina does very well in this matchup. And you can see a Midnight Loop saying, come on, Mr. Puddles, you got it. You got this. 4 seconds left. He's got to find his way in. And he goes for the overhead, though. It is not going to work. It would not have worked, I believe, even if it hit.
Have you trained for this?
Round 2, fight.
All right, chat, it is go time, which means it is officially showtime. And by the way, if you're new to the stream, do not be afraid to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Once again, it helps us out to the 10th degree. Be sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, put that notification bell on. We're live pretty much every damn day. Jenna, though, Mr. Puddle answering back. Okay. Rasul, though, he can still bring this back. Nah, no, he can't. He's dead.
You got caged.
Will get you killed.
Final round.
All right, let's do it, chat. The action continuing. And the pressure is mounting. Into the sky we go. However, Legenda says we are not going to be eating any and all of that. Pizza boxes in the background, though. A bit of a party we have here in Johnny's mansion. Rasul throwing another hat. Rasul throwing many hats. Rasul likes to throw all the hats. We're jumping right out of orbit here. Rasul, though, he hits the winning number there. And corner bound and down. This is going to be some exceptional damage here on the side of Rasul. And breaks the armor. Legenda, this is starting to fall apart. That could have been another punish. Does kind of slightly catch him. Legenda able to pick up the tab ever so slightly, but still, this is going to be all Rasul. Wait, we've got armor. What's this going to lead to? What's this going to bleed to? He's on chip territory, and Chad, one more. Goes for the grab. Nobody home to answer the door on that, and Rasul on a 2-0 score. And Starro, what's up, man? I love to see it. Well, how you been?
Kung Lao wins.
All right, chat, and yeah, Midnight Loop, that's going to be a fun cleanup crew. The janitor's going to have a very good time with that one. However, for over 300 people, we're going to allow it, at least for the one time. And you can see it, Legenda tries to go for the grab here. Nobody was home for that. And that's the down one. Rasul playing like a madman, which is the way we like it. By the way, Rasul, if he wins this, is going to take on Sarayu Pains, guys. These matches are getting spicier and spicier.
Janet Cage. Sector. Cage.
All right, well, let's do it, Chad. This is going to be a 2-0 score on the side of Rasul. The winner of this is going to be taking on North America's own Sarayu Pains. Let's get going. And by the way, Shutter, if you're here, can you confirm that Sarayu is going to be up next? And by the way, Attack Potency saying Legenda is a rain down player. Not just a rain down player, he's a filthy rain down player. And he might be right. Hang on, give me one quick second, Chad. I'm sure Sarayu Pains is watching the stream. However, we just want to let him know in the Discord. Sarayu Pains, be ready to go as soon as this set is over. And Half Quarter says, bracket anybody? I got you covered, man. Who do you think you're dealing with? I got you. And welcome to the stream, by the way. What's up, man? All right. Goes for the armor again. Rasul, though, on the receiving end of a ton of this damage here. Water jets coming out, and the big hat's on the way. Water ball coming up from Legenda. He's trying to slow play this, though. Rasul, though, more known for that aggression. This is a bull and a matador type of match. Legenda comes through the back three. Rasul just hopping out of those DMs. I got you, Half Quarter. By the way, welcome back to the channel. Okay. Overhead. Janet there to meet you at the punch. This should be the round, I want to say yes. If he finishes it, and he will. Good stuff on the side of Legenda.
I've trained years for this.
Round 2. Fight.
If Legenda can get one game on the board, we might have something here. The problem is it's been all Rasul from start to finish. 1-2-1. Overhead swing. Lowe's coming out. All right, what's this gonna be? Both these two just kind of dancing in the neutral. I gotta say, this has been an incredible stream so far. $40 donated for the winning player. If we get past that $50 mark, we will pay out top two. Ultimately, though, we're gonna see how things are gonna go. This community has been amazing. Thank you guys again so much for everything you do. 1-2-1 into the stratosphere. Russell trying to bring this to set point. We're gonna see if he can do it. And an overhead to go with it. And a nice solid grab, though, coming from Rasul. Rasul, he can see losers final from here, but can he get there is the ultimate question. So far, we've been live for well over 2 hours, and I believe we'll be done at about the 2-hour and 45-minute mark. Give or take. People forget, man. Game 5s can actually absolutely extend that. And look at Legenda. He's getting frustrated, man. He said, can this round just end already? Rasul says, you want to play lame? Let's play lame. And Rasul goes on set point, though. Legenda is going to have to figure something out. I know Mate's got to be loving this.
Round. Fight.
And Rasul coming out with some even more bigger combo damage. And trapping you in the corner. This is not where you want to be against Kung Lao, especially while that sector is on the loose. Toilet, I'm sorry. Crash down pressure coming. Toilet pressure coming out as well. And these lows coming in, though. They'll have to greet you at the door. The jump-ins have been filthy on the side of Rasul. And Rasul right now, he's on set point. You look at the frustration on Legenda. You can see it. You can definitely see it in chat. So can Legenda prevent the sweep? I don't know, man. I don't know. Legenda, the problem is he's not been able to get anything going, and this should be the beginning of the end. Rasul, there's nothing to stop him here. Legenda, he's still trying, though. You got to give credit where it's due, but that is going to do it. And Legenda goes down Rasul on a 3-0 sweep just like that. Rasul claws his way all the way back to the losers finals. This Hat Man, though, definitely the man to watch. Legenda, thank you so much for playing. And with that, we've got to head to one more match before our big grand finals. Chad, let me show you exactly what we're talking about. And Midnight Loop says, I'm too stupid to know what's going on. Hey, man, that makes two of us. Don't worry about it. As long as you're having a great time, I'm having a great time. But with that, chat, we've got to head out and we've got to talk about this. So, Rasul is going to head to losers finals with that. And now, chat, 2 more matches. This is going to be our co-main event of the evening. Either Sarayu or Rasul. Go ahead and get those invites sent out, please, and thank you. And the winner of this is going to take on Snake Dough in grand finals. Chat, let's get you to it. Let's get rolling and let's get going. And by the way, Rasul, go ahead and send out those invites, please, and thank you. We always want to create a new hill whenever North America's come into play. And all right, North America has 1 player left in the form of Sarayu Pains. I have no idea how this set's going to go. The ping is going to be sky high, but so are the stakes. There's 40 clams on the board. Yo, what's going on, Silas? AP, have you seen Rain winning against? Hey, man, I don't know. Tough character. They started saying you got to drop the game. That is crazy work right there. However, Sarayu or Ross, send out those invites, please, and thank you. All right, I do see those invites on the way, guys. Thank you again so much for your patience. Still 300 in the live audience. Let's do the damn thing. Let's get you back to Losers Finals. I gotta say, man, this has been incredible since streaming on YouTube. I'll be completely honest. When people start streaming on YouTube, man, like, it's usually a huge, huge shift. It looks like the community has joined us, and I gotta say, we've picked up a lot of friends on the way. This has been incredible. And here's to picking up many more friends on the way. By the way, Sarayu Pains, I've sent you that invite. Here is Losers Finals. Let's go! We have Kale. By the way, guys, I do have some news. I believe it. I still got to figure out the day, Friday or Saturday. We're going to be doing an OCE event that is for Australia, but they are going to be in a 5v5 taking on NA West. And I believe Attack Potency is going to be part of that. I'm going to try to get online Kale in that as well. And from what I've seen, OCE is bringing some of their very best players. And I think FGC Boy is going to be joining us for that. However, chat, Losers Finals, it's going down. Let's go.
Kung Lao, Peacemaker. Booyah!
And Sarayu Pains, though, he says, I believe I have a matchup that's going to be terrible for Rasul. Remember, Sarayu Pains notoriously a bit of a counter picker on that.
I'll take my helmet over your hat any day.
Then you are.
And here comes Rasul. Here comes Sarayu Pains. Chat, make some noise for Losers Finals. And by the way, D Nola, thank you so much for the subscription. Great to have you here on the YouTube side. Welcome aboard. We are going, we are flowing. Losers Finals in full effect. Rasul, though, he is no stranger to taking on the Peacemaker, but I will say this is a very good matchup on the side of Sarayu Pains. But Rasul, though, just trying to overwhelm this man, not trying to give him any space. Rasul is absolutely crushing this. What's it going to be, Rasul? And by the way, Midnight Loops, this is an open tournament. Literally anybody can join these. However, Rasul, though, he's going to batter Sarayu Pains, and that is going to be a dominant start to this Losers Finals.
Round 2. Fight.
And yes, if you do want to join these events, by the way, all you gotta do is jump up in the Discord. We have over 1,600 members in there, and look no further, man. Usually you'll catch us in there. Yapping. And Dark Gladiator, appreciate you for coming through with the subscription on the YouTube side. Welcome aboard. Overhead. Still pressing, still guessing. And Dragon Fist, be sure to join that Discord invite right there. You see above you that link. That is how you join these, man. We put up events pretty much daily. Tomorrow we have a 2v2 event. And then Thursday, we should be back to our regular schedule programming. Okay, Hat's on their way out. And Jack's on the loose, though. You can see Sarayu Pain starting to lock in. And into the air we go. He's going to spend that fatal blow. No, he drops it. You got to blame it on the ping for that. Rasul still with the lead. Sarayu Pain's going to take it right back momentarily, though. The Whirly Bird comes out with the gunshot. It gets blown through. And that is Sarayu Pains. He gets it done. And Skies, thank you so much for the subscription on the YouTube side as well. Welcome aboard.
Fight.
Chat, we are going and we are flowing. These two absolutely swinging for the fences. And as it stands right now, currently a $40 prize pool. If anybody does want to donate to that, look no further than this donation link. You can donate via PayPal or Cash App, whatever works for you. Remember, it's never mandatory, but always appreciated. If we get past $50, we will pay out top 2 as it stands right now. Top 1 is going to be getting some serious cheddar brought to you by this amazing community. And into the air. Rasul right now not playing with it. Rasul with the lead. Both players still have their fatal blows available should they need them. Sarayu Pain's going to look for a way to get his on the board. Another torpedo. That's a punish, and that's going to be the game. Rasul is 2 games away from grand finals. Holy moly, chat. Look at what we are seeing right in front of our eyes. Rasul is absolutely going the distance. He lost early in this tournament, too. Remember, the matches you see on stream, they are not all the matches. There's many more. What you see is only the top 8. However, chat, with this, Sarayu Pains, does he need to go window shopping for something else? One has to wonder. Sarayu Pains, of course, looking for that rematch against Snakedo. And it's going to be Rasul who's looking to get back to the promised land known as Grand Finals. This is how you do it. Sarayu Pains says we will not be switching characters. Not here and not now.
The tea house.
I'll take my helmet over your hat any day.
All right, let's do it. That started in Legenda. I have no idea what you guys are yapping about, but God bless.
Round 1. Fight.
Remember, there's more than enough vape to go around. Please don't fight over me. Let me see. Did? Oh, yes, he did. Sarayu Pains, he switched. Cameo. He's gonna be coming out with that striker. Gonna be a little bit more lockdown pressure than Jax, perhaps. Flute of Doom on the loose. Down one's coming out. 1-1 into the gunshots. Bomb squad coming out. All right. And the Flute of Doom gonna be on the loose. And these two continuing to batter each other, but Rasul starting to make his way in. That dive kick gonna be good to go. That torpedo gets blown up. A full combo on the side of Rasul. Nice. Big explosion. And we are gonna be spending that fatal blow. That's not gonna be enough to kill. Definitely still gonna be alive. But this is good territory on the side of Sarayu Pains. One has to wonder, what does he do next? Does he come out with some zoning? The cat confirms he's alive. He just comes out with the eagle. He blows him to smithereens. You saw Rasul try to armor. However, if you cannot take the hit, you cannot take the hit. He goes down. We're gonna see who's gonna be coming out on top of this. Down one's coming out. Lows as well. Rasul, he knows how to win this, so the strategy here is just not to give Sarayu any space. If he can successfully do that, he can have something. And by the way, Muhammad, you have yourself a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and thank you so much for being in the building. This is Losers Finals. If you're just watching, this is our co-main event of the evening. Handcuffs, and we're into that. Okay. Birdie's coming out, gunshots coming out, and so are the bombs. And Sarayu's just trying to zone this man to death. This is gonna favor Sarayu if this stays here. Sarayu on the verge of taking the lead here. He's got Rasul in the red zone. Got to handcuff him, not having any of that. Eagle, he comes out. Not sure which does more damage. We're gonna find out here. And that's gonna be Sarayu! Sarayu was able to outzone Rasul, and Rasul, for the first time in this event, getting outzoned. Interesting to see. 1-1 gonna be your current score. The last Ronin's own Sarayu Pains. Looking pretty damn good. On to the replay we go. And by the way, Shower Thoughts, appreciate you still hanging out with us. Appreciate all 300 plus in the building, guys. Once again, if you enjoy the content, feel free to like, feel free to subscribe. It helps out the channel. And once again, put on that notification bell. Let's get you guys here with us when the stream first starts. All right, let's do the damn thing, though. Sarayu Pains, though. Rasul, did we switch cameos here? Not sure. I think so, though. I don't know. My brain doesn't work too good, Chad. I'm not a very smart man.
My abs have more swagger than you do.
All right, let's get it, Chad. You already know it's going to be that top in the hour. 1-1 going to be your current score. This is definitely one that could go all 5 as well. Only one of these two going to be coming out on top. And Eagle is on full display. All right, Sarayu takes a very early life lead, but Rasul going to capitalize on that and answer right back. And yo, the rush is, I have not seen you in like 67 hours. What's up, man? Welcome back to the chat, dude. You're just in time for our co-main event of the evening. Rasul taking on Sarayu. Sarayu gonna answer back. I would not advise spending the fatal blow here, and I think he knows it. Tries to go for the up lock, and he goes for the grab. And he spends it. I don't think that's gonna hit, and it does not. Very anticlimactic, but still, that is gonna be enough.
This is fun.
Round 2. Fight.
Once again, the winner here gonna move on to take on Snake Dough. And Daniel Oliveira, what's up, man? Appreciate the subscription on the YouTube side. Welcome aboard. Hey, and Flute of Doom gonna be out. And Sarayu with a very dominant life lead, at least as far as this round is concerned. And I would say, yes, this is a horrific matchup for Rasul. Rasul, though, he's a gamer. He just loves competition. He's one of those players you can expect to see in damn near every single bracket. And Sarayu gonna knot this up. And Midnight says it's pretty much a game of Call of Duty. And you know what? I agree with that. Gunshots on their way out. Good stuff. Eagle gonna not find its mark. Yes, you can see it. Sarayu says, if you let me zone you out, I'm absolutely gonna take advantage of that opportunity. But Rasul, he knows he needs to keep this close. Goes for the torpedo. Beautiful call out on Rasul. But the striker kept it safe. Get this game off my screen right now. Flute of Doom back on its way. Okay. And all right, those handcuffs on their way out. So are the gunshots. Good defense on the side of Rasul. That's a good punish. Was close enough to activate the hat. That was some good quality bait right there. Rasul's got the lead, but wait. Anti-gravity. What do you do from here? Goes for the gunshots. Anybody's ball game. What's on the force field? No zoning for at least the next 2 or 3 seconds. And that is it, Rasul. That is one way to get ahead. He takes a 2-1 score. And now all eyes on Sarayu. Is this going to be the character combination that he wants to lead with coming into the very next game? Chat to the replay. And Elegit, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Great to have you around. How's it going, man? What's up? Papito, what's up, dude? Attack Posey said they would have fataled right there. Hey, man, I'm with it. I'm with it. Blade Kill says the greatest Kung Pao. Hey, man, Kung Pao's important. That's a great movie. It's a great chicken, I will admit as well.
Kung Lao. Quan Chi.
All right, and Sarayu Payne says, I'm bringing up that ace up my sleeve. I'm coming. This is an interesting loadout, by the way. The Quan Chi and Striker. Looking for some old... Hey, he said, I want his own. Now I really want his own. And Ali Khan, what's up, man?
Round 1.
And I'll tell you what, with $40 on the board here, the winner of this event's gonna be able to afford some good Kung Pao chicken. And I'm not talking about the cheap one, man. I'm talking about the kind that's a little bit more pricey. And nearly 350 people up in the building. And Quan Chi, a character basically built to frustrate the hell out of you. And Ali Khan, what's up, dude? Welcome back. However, though, we're not seeing too much zoning here. We're seeing some up-close and personal pressure here. And Rasul, does he know this matchup? One has to wonder. EU not necessarily known for a ton of Quan Chis. They have mate and basically nobody else. Okay. North America, though, very much known for Quan Chi. Shout-outs to Zupa. And South America, too. Shout-outs to Killer Shinnok. Rasul says, we're burning this right now. We'll see if that ends up being a good decision. And Wasim, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for the subscription on the YouTube side. Welcome aboard. Great to have you here in the fight. And now the thing is, Sarayu just needs to land one stand 4. One stand 4 would end this. And he goes for the overhead, though, and Rasul. That was a very costly round for him. Loses the fatal blow and not sitting on all that much armor. That's on their way out. These two trying to batter each other from pillar to post. You can absolutely see it. Hats coming out, Rasul. Once again, the name of the game is you cannot give Sarayu Payne space. Overhead is going to be good. Double overhead as well. Triple overhead. And Rasul says enough is enough, but he can't armor through it. Outstock Noodles for a week. Hey, Noodles sound good. Why are you 3 portals on the screen? What is this? Okay. This might actually be enough. 900 health. Yes, I do believe so. And Rasul goes on set point. Says, you are not denying me my match with Snake Doe. Chad, I can smell the game 5. I can literally smell the game 5. Okay. Stand 4 is coming out. Okay. Sarayu Payne, he's gonna have to find a way out of this corner. Wisely does so. Rasul able to get through it, though. Yes, Kung Lao has enough in his punches. Overhead. Good grab, but that Striker, though, gonna be leading the charge. Double overhead. Rasul, what's it gonna be? Rasul with a tremendous life lead. Stand 4. He's going with the projectiles. Rasul's gonna have some projectiles of his own. I can see a scenario where Sarayu brings us back, but he's gonna have to get going. Okay, gets the launcher. Is this gonna be enough? Stand 4, he's gonna wait. He needs one more. Do we get the game 5? Goes for the ultra mega zoning here. And this should be it, actually, yes. And he, no, wait, yes it is. And that is gonna do it, yes, the stand 4. He was waiting for Rasul to come out with that whirly bird, and he spent the stand 4 into the Sector fatal blow. I was curious if Quan Chi's regular one would have reached. It would not have. And chat, with that, we've got our final match between these two of the evening. I need you guys all to make some noise for this game number 5. What is Rasul gonna do here? This is a very perplexing matchup. Onto the replay, chat, one more to send it home. Is it called 911? I just witnessed a robbery. No, you witnessed some stand 4 into fatal blow action right there. And Striker more than happy. I'm sorry, Sector more than happy enough to pick up the tab. Let's get you to the last one. Yeah, that is crazy, man. That is crazy. And welcome everybody watching from around the world. And Sazdi, what's up, man? I see you on the Twitch side. However, we're not live on Twitch. This is gonna be the final one. Who's coming out with the goods? Is it Sarayu Payne? Is it going to be Rasul? Let's go.
Round 1. Fight.
And Snake Doe, if you want to send us an invite after this, I definitely would appreciate it. I know you're lurking, working, and perhaps even twerking. People forget, man. Jumpin's coming in, that big tongue to greet you. And another overhead to meet you. He's going to keep spamming these, by the way. No, the 4-3. Oh, Sarayu Payne, that's a costly drop as well. No punish. By the way, Rastul on the exact same loadout says if I'm gonna win, it's gonna be on this. Overhead. And this is gonna be some damage, and now Sarayu Payne's on set point. And I gotta say, this is a hell of a counter pick, but at the same time, we're enjoying it, man. And SOS, I see you in the building. SOS Dynamics is here watching. I appreciate the follow on both sides, by the way. Welcome to the fight. All right, overheads to go. And into the air. This is going to be some damage. Rasul with a heavy life lead. Keep in mind, Sarayu Payne only has 900 health. Right? So what Payne's doing? Right now he's losing, but now he's winning. Rasul, he cannot let this man away. He cannot let him get away. Luckily, Quan Chi does, for Rasul, he does not have any armored launchers. One more, and that's gonna be it, Chad! Rasul goes down, a very cinematic exit, and Chad with that, Sarayu Payne on a 3-2. He's going to grand finals, and Chad, with that, we've got one more match to send your way, and this is gonna be the final one of the evening. Snake Doe, hit me with that invite, let's do it. And these guys have been absolutely battling, though. But you know what? Sarayu Payne, he did have one trick up his sleeve. He had the winning character, though. GG's to Rasul, though. And you got to wonder, does Kung Lao eventually have its limits? So that Quan Tung reminds me of my ex. Hey, man, people forget, man. Exes are important. But with that, chat, if you're just joining us, we've got one more match for you, and that is going to be the rematch. Sarayu Payne's going to be taken on Snake Doe. We're going to see what Sarayu Payne has learned from his previous set. However, chat, this is going down like 4 flat tires. We're not waiting around whatsoever. Let's get it. This is going to be grand finals. Make some noise, and let's send you to that final match of the night. And I see you guys coming through with those likes. Be sure to like the video if you have not already. Subscribe to the channel. We do these events pretty much damn near daily. And chat, both players are here. There is no wait whatsoever. I give you grand finals. And it is go time, which means it is show time. Let's get this damn thing started. These guys are way below Brazil's level, says David. Well, Snake Doe's coming out of South America. So I'm not sure about that, man. I'm not sure. And by the way, Snake Doe right now, though, is in North America due to Combo Breaker. So him and Paynes are going to have some excellent connection. There should be no issues. Ooh, Snake Doe. Oh, good call. Good call. I was just testing you, Snake. You know that, of course. How silly of you. Let's see what we've got here. It's Sarayu Payne. Snake Doe, by the way, coming out of the winner's side of this bracket. This is going to be your final match of the night. By the way, guys, we do have Shark Tank Qualifier 13 tomorrow, 2v2 edition. Be sure to tune in. Let's get it. And who is going to be coming out on top? Is it going to be Snake Doe or Sarayu Payne? Sarayu opting to mirror him. He must have seen something in that last set he kind of liked. And by the way, David's saying that's why Snake Doe's going to win this easy. Hey, man, you might be right. You might be right. And by the way, Subar, so Snake Doe's in North America right now. He's in there for Combo Breaker, and he's going to be going home somewhat soon. But right now, yeah, we'll take this ping while we can. All right, overhead's coming out. Big damage on the side of Sarayu, taking it to Snake Doe. And by the way, guys, as it stands right now, this is top 1 payout with $40. If anybody does want to donate, if we get to 60, then we will be giving top 2 their due. However, as it stands right now, top 1. But you know what, guys? Thank you so much for everything you do for us. By the way, never mandatory, but always appreciated. Thank you guys so much for another amazing stream. Snake Doe working on this comeback. 2 different cameos coming out. And keep in mind, Snake Doe would have to drop 3 for this to even be on the same plane. And the striker bomb's gonna send you home. Sarayu is looking good.
Round 2. Fight.
Let's see what we've got, Chad. Overhead's gonna be good on the side of Snake immediately. By the way, Snake Doe, one of the more aggressive players you will see in your events. But Sarayu is answering the call every step of the way. You'll love to see it. All right. And by the way, Sarayu coming through in the gray uniform. Snake Doe coming through in the red. So Ragnarok and Lavender is the only good player in Brazil. They've got, no, Brazil's got some very good players, man. Conqueror as well. Don't forget about Brazil, man. Brazil's very sweaty. Shout outs to South America. Into the sky, though, and Snake, though, making mincemeat out of this. He's still trying to fight through it. Oh, wait a minute. Don't spend the fatal blow. It would not be enough, but it would get him into some, ooh. And the Whirly Bird absolutely going to take it home. And the Dynamic, by the way, loving what he sees out of Snake, though. That's a tie ball game. 3,000 views on the stream itself. Incredible community from start to finish. Sarayu answers back with a big duck of his own. All right, jump-ins coming out, down ones as well. Overhead pressure. And Snake, though, he is far from out of the woods of Sarayu, but this is going to help tremendously. Good grab, though. You rarely see players go for that anymore. Once again, welcome to Vape's Fight Night, where you get to watch a man lose his mind for the course of 3 hours. There's a lot of hooting, there's a lot of hollering, and there's a lot of great combat. Okay, down 2, cancel, but it's gonna win, and that is gonna be Sarayu. Sarayu, the bomb squad saved him. Snake, though, was looking for the kill shot. Sarayu had some backup, and that is gonna be a 1-0 score coming for the North American with that result. And by the way, Dynamics, I see you saying, how do you go around that move with the armor? So what you gotta do is you gotta just move out of the way, or you gotta not get hit by it. If it whiffs, it is gonna be combo city for you. But keep in mind, the more you hit him while that move is active, the more damage you take. So it's a very much risk reward. I see all those likes pouring in, guys. Thank you again for all the support, man. Let's get to 10 billion likes. At least 6 or 7 billion. We deserve this, chat. Snake, though, says I am not switching characters. I am switching skins, though. Dynamics, yes, a flawless block would definitely ring his bell as well, yes. This is grand finals. I do not think Sarayu is going to be switching characters even if he loses. There's something about this he likes. You can definitely understand why coming out with a round 1 win. Immediately, ooh, what was that? That was disgusting. Never do that again. Striker going to be no good. Who knows this matchup better than Snake Doe? Good. Snake Doe going to be coming off with a very slight lead, though. He's looking to maintain that, though, and extend it. More measure for your pleasure. Beautiful helping hand in his own right. Snake Doe took a lot of hits, though, for that. And the damage is only going to heat up. Here comes Big Snake, and Snake, though, playing that one quite as flawlessly as you can.
Round 2, fight.
All right, what is this going to lead to? But what is it going to lead to? Overhead chop. There's a Darius to keep everything safe, but there's a helping hand of Sarayu's own, and that is a full combo starter, though. That's a raw striker, too. That's going to be damage. And yeah, they're just armoring all the way around each other. You can definitely see it. Jesse, I see you as well. Yes. Still pressing, still guessing, overheads as well. Bomb squad on its way in. And now Sarayu. All right, keep in mind. Snake Doe's gonna be in the red pants. This is a very nice pants. A lot of guys, they like these pants. They say Havoc should wear the red pants. Me personally, quite frankly, I don't think he should be wearing the red hats. We gotta make Outworld great again. The Netherrealm has never looked better, I should say. It's a great Netherrealm. All right, chat, sorry, I passed out for a second. What happened? Goes for the scoop, but that's gonna be Snake, and that should be enough to hit. And Snake Doe gonna take game number 2, a 1-1 score. And Snake Doe gonna be getting it done, though. That's gonna be a tie ball game. He is not taking no for an answer. Shout out to every single Tinder date I've been on in chat. 1-1, gonna be that. AJ Robbins saying he is died, and I am agreements with that. Bring out the kitty cat, why not? Who are you guys rooting for, by the way? Put a 1 if you're cheering for Snake Doe. Put a 2 if you're cheering for Sarayu. I know he's got some fans as well. Or put a 3 if you're cheering for Vape. Should I go in IFK, chat? I'll do it right now. However, chat, with this, let's get you to it, though. Guaranteed 2 more matches at the very least. Let's get you back to it. Virtual Pilot coming through with a 2. Papito with a 1. Virtual coming with a 3. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. And now Sarayu says, you know what? Let's change this a little bit, though. We're done with this, though. Havoc, he's out of style. We're not doing this no more. And Keith Miki, oh, sorry, I want to say his name right. Keith Mikas, what's up, man? I see you on every YouTube video, by the way. Thank you so much for all the support, man. Great that you can catch us live. However, now Peacemaker's coming up, throws up in his mouth. Reminds me of every single first date. Who's never? We've all been there, Chad. Let's be completely honest. Beautiful scoop on the loose. By the way, guys, yes, we will be live tomorrow with a Shark Tank Qualifier 13. That's a 2v2 event. You are not going to want to miss it. And if you do, you shouldn't. Beautiful pressure coming out of Sarayu. Snake Doe tries to come through the down 2. Nobody home at the door for that. And now Snake Doe continuing where he left off. And Snake Doe trying to win another Vape Fight Night tournament. And wait! Hang on a second, chat. Hang on. This is not over. It's not over. Yeah, but it's kind of over. And now, by the way, it's a tie ball game. Let me fix that score. 1-1 going to be your current. Chat, I'm a bit of a moron. What do you want from me? What do you want? By the way, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 6 or 7 billion followers right now, chat. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Aviator, what's going on, man? Oh, Jesus. What's up, dude? Gunshots coming out, but Snake, though, he is a one-man wrecking crew. Beautiful anti-air, but Sarayu going to be dropping that. The connection not going to be an issue between these two, at least not right now. Eagle's on the way. Snake, though, trying to get this done. Snake, though, one of the sweatiest Havocs you will ever see. And by the way, halfway to 400 people in this. All I can say is shout outs to everybody watching from around the world. And a big pickup. Sarayu will need one more. What's it gonna be, Sarayu? Comes out with the jacks, and he could have had that right there, and he does! Spend the fatal blow! Kill him now! Dynamic says from Jamaica, by the way. Hey, shout outs from you. Shout outs to Jamaica. I'm watching from sunny Southern California, but you know what? We are all part of this Vapes Fight Night Mortal Kombat 1 family. Sarayu gonna knot things up. And Dr. Insomniac, what's going on, man? I knew we were gonna see you at some point or another. I've not seen you in like 6 or 7 hours. What's up, man? And by the way, if you're watching this video right now, it is live. Unless you're watching it later, then it is not gonna be live. And Mizzy says, I'm watching from Kenya. Yes, sir, man. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to the African side of the community. We love having you guys here, man. Welcome to the fight. Welcome everybody watching from around the world. He said, how do I enter? Even though I might get clipped. Hey, we're all gonna get clipped, myself included. Join the Discord, man. I got a spot for you, man. I got a spot for everybody, except for DJ Crush. I don't allow him in my events. Never will. Sarayu starting to watch this lifelink disappear. Comes out with the armor. Ooh, catches him out of the air. Usually gotta pay double for that. All right, one more. Snake, though, what's it gonna be? Jack's back on the horn. And that's a wait. Zone him, kill him, Sarayu. Kill him dead. Snake, though, just gonna grab him from downtown, and you know that Sarayu's gotta be kicking himself for that. Snake, though, on a 2-1 score. And there's 40 clams on the way. You gotta understand, you can definitely understand why Snake, though, is going absolute balls to the wall. That's some serious cheddar. He said, it's Dexter, by the way, watching from Zambia. Dude, what's up, dude? Hey, man, I'm coming from the United States. I'm coming from California. But in this stream, we are all going to be part of this Vapes Fight Night family. We're a bit of a cult, chat. And Mega Mod, yeah, hindsight's going to be 2020. Brother, what's up, man? Rover shirt. He said, we not live on Twitch? Plan B? No, we are not. We are live on YouTube, where we will be for the foreseeable future. Expect us to be on Twitch at least once a week, though. Blackjack saying Snake win this. Here comes the Quan Chi. Is it going to be enough, chat? And remember, if Snake wins one more, this event is over. And by the way, as it stands currently, going to be top 1 payout. If anybody does want to donate to top 2, you can do so right there. Where it's never mandatory, but always appreciated. And DJ Crush, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. You can't make me. Overhead chop. Beautiful lead on the side of Sarayu. Keep in mind, though, Sarayu only has 900 health. Still pressing on through, still guessing on through. It says watching from Malta. I know most people don't know where that is. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a geologist. I don't know where every country is, but at the same time, I know exactly what love is. And I see that coming out of you, Midnight Loop. Big throw. All right. Snake, though, starting to bring this back. What's it going to be? Goes to not blocking. Very interesting. The rocket's on display. That should be a full combo, and it is. Does he spend the fatal? No, he's going for some more set play. Snake, though, what do you do from here? Overhead boot. Overhead chop. That helping hand going to be one way to get out of that. Bone Cage, you shall not pass, sir. Overhead is good. And chat, this is absolutely going to be the round. Wait. Didn't spin the fatal blow. Snake, though, what's it going to be? Whirly Bird coming out, but so is the Sector Rocket. He comes out with the grab. No, no. No way. Oh, and there is no way. That would have been fun to watch come back, though. All right, y'all, let's get it, though. Let's go. So what is this, Quan skin? Hey, man, that's how I dress on the first day. What's up, Aviator? Are you saying I have no riz? But the Quan Chi skin is sick, and yes, and so are the results. He said, were there any African players in the tournament? No, but yesterday we did. We had Yellow Flash, though, in that godly General Shao. Yeah, guys, we got players from around the world. We even do events for Australia. We do events for the United States, South America, Europe, the Middle East. And I'm not a geologist, but yeah, Antarctica. This is a Quan time of month skin, and with that, though, Snake, though, gonna go on set point. Can he finish this? One win separates him between this and, one win separates him between $40 and nothing. And one more round is all it's gonna take. Throws up in his face. You'd never want to do that. And look at the health draining right now. He's got 45% left, though. This is trending badly, Chad. I do know where Albania is. Yes, sir. I know that because of freestyle wrestling, and Chad Dad is gonna do it. Snake Doe is gonna win this tournament, and he ends it with the photo finish, though. That is 1,200 health versus 900 health, and that is not the game you want to be playing. That is one way to disarm your opponent, and that is one way to get ahead, Chad. A huge shout out to Sarayu Pains, by the way, for coming through. As it stands now, that is gonna be top 1 payout. Congratulations to Snake Doe. Let's go take a look at that replay. By the way, nearly 400 goats up in the chat. Thank you so much to this amazing community. It has been one hell of a stream, and all I have to say is thank you all so much for another incredible event. And guys, with that, this event is going to be coming to a close. Your champion, coming from Chile by way of the United States today, is going to be none other than Snake Doe. Congratulations. Thank you so much for playing, and thank you so much for coming through and showing us what you got. Huge shout out to Sarayu Pains, Rasul, Legenda, Attack Potency, Made, and everybody else who was able to join this event. Thank you guys all so much for lending us your time, and with that, Chad, that is going to be the end of the event. We will be seeing you tomorrow around 11 a.m. Eastern time, maybe 12 p.m. Eastern time. I'm not quite sure. We'll be seeing you sometime around then. Be sure to tune in for Shark Tank 2v2, our 13th qualifier. You guys have yourself a great day. Until then, my name is Vape Coach. I'll see you later. Take care, and bye-bye now.